The summer's on, and I'll be living on the beach. Left my shoes and all my troubles far away. Been waiting all year to be here, to ride the wave of the water frontier. The ocean's warm and the tunes are chill. We'll stand here till we get our fill. We're working hard and we're playing hard too. We're gonna do what we gotta do. Time to go big or go home. And I ain't going home, 'cause summer's on, and I'll be living on the beach. Left my shoes and all my troubles far away. 'Cause summer's on, the ocean's underneath my feet. And if the sun is out, I'll ride the waves all day. Everything we've ever wanted's right here. Don't wanna blink just to fight the fear that our time will pass way too fast. And I'll be dreaming of the beach another year. We're gonna have the time of our lives. Days and nights with the sun in our eyes. And a wild tide under bluest skies, tearing up the shoreline. 'Cause summer's on, and I'll be living on the beach. Left my shoes and all my troubles far away. 'Cause summer's on, the ocean's underneath my feet. And if the sun is out, I'll ride the waves all day. We're gonna ride The summer's on, and I'll be living on the beach. The summer's on, and I'll be living on the beach. Left my shoes and all my troubles far away. 'Cause summer's on, the ocean's underneath my feet. And if the sun is out, I'll ride the waves all day.
turn on everybody's mics. And then we should be good unless Discord decides that it no longer wants to cooperate with me, in which case I'm... You know what? No. Just no.
Well, I can hear you on stream. That's
That's what's important, right?
good.
Well, because obviously the DM is the most important player.
I thank you for calling me a player.
Well, you are.
I am. All right, but hello again, everybody. Thank you for joining us once again for our Sunday D&D game, Sand and Shadow. I am your humble dungeon master and turtle VTuber, Ikeon, and these are my lovely investigators. So we're gonna just remember ourselves once more, because let's be honest, it's been a week, and even then, we're still not sure what we're doing half the time. So we're gonna go down
Yep.
the list. You know who we're starting with?
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's
me. Hi, I'm not Mafia. I play Violet
Don't forget the underscores.
yes, don't forget the underscores. This is the first time I've ever forgotten the
Very
underscores,
important, guys.
for the record. Sorry, I was just playing Baldur's Gate 3, and now I need to close everything and open everything properly to
I
play
feel
real
that.
D&D.
That is such a mood. Been
It is
absorbing.
taking literally all of my self-restraints to not be playing Final Fantasy while we do this.
Yeah. Frog knows.
Yeah.
Anywho, but,
Anyway,
not Mafia
Violet-
or not underscore Mafia underscore was introducing herself.
Yes, Violet the roguelock. Just got to level 7 Warlock, which means I have 4th level spells, which is exciting. I didn't think I would get 4th level spells.
I'm excited for you for getting 4th level spells too, because that means I have to prep harder.
The thing is, Violet isn't much of a spellcaster.
No, she's much more of a get in my grill or find the fuck out. Which I'm totally okay with. I think it's funny, but
I use my utility spells sometimes. I wanna use Flock of Familiars. That's one that I've
last week, but you need to use it more.
Yeah, I used it last week, and I reread it, and I was like, oh wait, this is actually really good.
It's a goated spell. But before we get
really
into a
good.
tangent, we're gonna move on to our next investigator.
Hello, I'm Wailing Frog. I play Millennia, who is a fighter barbarian, level 4 fighter now.
Ah, okay, that's where. Okay, I see where we're at now.
Yes. So she specializes much more in her weapon now.
This is okay.
I'm excited.
Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Nothing's changed. There are no wild variables. Hey, speak of the devil. Lemmy, that's your cue.
Let me.
Oh, sorry, I didn't catch that.
Sitting there
anyway.
giggling about being the wild variable. There she is, doing it right now.
Anyways, my name is Lumi and I play Visper, aka the chaotic WoW magic user. And I am very unpredictable, so I'm excited for today's session.
Tropes.
Visper it's what my character would do if we were using that for actual roleplay,
It's
rather than just being a jerk.
but we are using it for actual roleplay. That's the problem.
No, it's great.
It's what my character would do. The character.
Yeah.
Like,
Anywho,
can't
I think that leaves it to
falter.
me.
That does, yes.
Hey, what up, everybody? My name is Rune Phantom. I occasionally broadcast Final Fantasy XIV when I'm in the mood, and I play Squarb Featherfowl, a cop who's become so completely disillusioned with the cop everything that he's now searching for God.
We love.
I'll give you a hint.
Love our born. Agains.
I don't know if it's that much better.
We love our born agains.
I mean, look, I'll give y'all a hint.
Talking
The God we're
about-
chasing right now.
Systematically, not
Oh,
And
I know systematically, but I'm talking Faerun right now. We are
Yeah.
currently looking for God. We just want to kick his ass.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to point out we are legally distinct Faerun. We are technically not Faerunian.
No, you're right. I'm just it was the easiest example I had at hand.
To be fair, it is the default setting, so I don't blame anybody for thinking as much. But we are technically in a homebrew setting, like an entirely homebrew.
Not even
setting.
technically, we're actually
Yeah,
there.
we're an entirely homebrew setting. So
No, that was my bad.
Setting,
yeah, if you're trying to find this in a book, I apologize, but
That was my bad.
this is all in the
Maybe
head.
one day we'll
like-
be officially licensed.
I'd like to take that
I
back
doubt
then and
it.
say that the god that
With-
we're hunting is the one whose ass we would like to kick in this world.
The most.
Yeah,
This is
because there are other gods, and I don't think we want to kick their asses.
the one whose ass we want to kick the most. And,
Yeah.
And I agree full-heartedly. Where we last left off, you guys had successfully
Hmm.
just like
So
the
we went through
trains
the we went through the cave.
just like the trains in real life, my train of thought left about an hour ago.
Yeah, we went through the cave. We got all the way through the cave. We met some people.
We didn't get through all the way
combat.
through the cave.
Words are
I think the
there it
cave
is.
was the
You-
only thing
that-
we did actually,
that's the
because
word I
there
was
was a
looking
really
for.
intense
So
combat.
you
in there.
guys had successfully negotiated with the war band mercenaries that were blocking the Abu Kanasta entrance to the northwest trade tunnels that cut through the Dragonspine Mountains that connect to the rest of the continent, in search of finding Serena Silt's core, which you know is located somewhere within the mountains. Amidst your journey through the tunnel, you came across a variety of corpses that had been stripped of their armor, yet their flesh remained. And as you continued down the winding trade tunnel, you see various smaller tunnels and holes burrowed in and around the tunnel, as if like ambush pits, or just like sort of very like animalistic, you know how like termites or like rabbits will dig like burrows with seemingly dead ends. Same kind of feeling you guys get. Eventually you came across a damaged caravan with a set of guards and a merchant who were being attacked by two rust monsters and a new subspecies of rust monster that you had not encountered before, known as a rust hulk. It was a bipedal rust monster with more like gorilla-like arms and very large mandibles, and it had the unique ability to absorb and redistribute electrical energy to augment its strength or to revitalize itself, much to the chagrin of one millennia.
Yep. Until we remembered.
However, with your concerted efforts, and might I add, wonderfully done concerted efforts, you were able to overpower the Rust Hulk, and you were able to successfully protect the caravan guards and the merchant and their product all along the way. You were able to deduce that the caravan guards that you had seen previously were part of this group, the ones that were the corpses that you moved off to the side, were part of this group, and then I believe that's where we left off before you guys leveled up to 9th level. So congratulations, everybody, for leveling up. And then
We're 9th level. We have +4 proficiency bonus. Let's
yes.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
proficiency
which is
increased,
really
you reached
Yeah,
that
that
milestone.
explains why my strength check is a +9,
Yep,
or
you-
strength saving throw is +9.
Yeah.
Correct. Everything is a little bit better now.
I've redone my invocation so that Violet's actually good now.
Yes.
Without needing to set up for like 4 turns.
Hopefully that helps out a lot for you.
Yes.
But,
And in fact, I'm going to sneakily take one of those corpses over there that were rusted, and I'd like to animate dead a skeleton for myself.
technically necromancy isn't illegal, even the trade tunnel is still part of the Optimustum borders, so go ahead.
Yeah, I have a skeleton friend now.
Hell
For some
yeah!
for some extra ranged damage.
Hell yeah! Skeleton friend.
So it's just a
Yeah.
skeleton. It's not like a ghoul or a zombie. It's a literal skeleton.
It is a skeleton. Yep.
So it hatches out of the body like a cocoon.
Oh, actually, remember this one was Well, no, it was decaying. So no, you're right. No, that's accurate. That checks out. Yeah, it literally just ripped its flesh off and became a skeleton. You
Yeah.
Diablo'd to skeleton.
The animate dead skeletons aren't, or the animate dead standard undead aren't actually that strong because they're from 2014, before the game people knew how to balance.
Yeah, but I mean, you got a skeleton,
Yeah, more initiative.
so
So
that's a thing. So that's more for me to keep track of.
yeah. I've added it to my character sheet so I can also
Wonderful.
help
Alrighty.
out with that.
But with that in mind, I will need a new marching order, and then I will also need, depending on who is leading, I'll need either a perception or an investigation check.
Squarb will lead.
Okay.
I think it's the same thing, which is Scorb, Violet, and now my skeleton, Visper, Millennia.
Millennia.
Yep.
Covering the rear. All right, cool. Okay, so in that case, we'll make it a group check, but Scorb, you will decide what the group rolls, either investigation or perception.
So my investigation's +4. It's probably better for me to roll that versus my +0 perception.
Fair enough. So,
I've got same with investigation being higher.
I do not, but I'll go with it.
What about you, Visper?
It's one of my lower ones.
Mm,
this is just for the initial roll.
That's
It'll
fair.
be fine.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
sure.
let's go ahead and hit that investigation.
That 50-50 can only turn so many rolls. You know what I mean? Let's see how that looks.
Never mind, I roll a 6.
You guys.
Never mind, I rolled a 9.
Five.
Man, this is. Watch Visper get this nat 20. Watch her get this.
Almost.
Close enough.
Almost a
17's pretty good.
All right, so
Yeah.
with a 3-to-1 ratio,
A fail.
yeah, that's gonna. I'm gonna notate that. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Scorb is leading the pack.
Yep,
Scorb, go ahead and roll me a d8, please.
you've got it.
Reminder for Visper, she has cookies on the line for no AoEs involving teammates.
I got a 7.
7. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me roll my own d20 fast. And, let me see what I can conjure up here. Scorb, what's your perception score?
0.
0?
My passive perception is 10.
Ah, I see. 1 moment, please. I'm gonna have to pull up a stat sheet.
Now that I'm thinking about it, Millennia might be a better lead.
Maybe.
I'm gonna have to pull up a stat sheet here, and
Apparently,
hey,
if I'm using scent, my passive perception is 17.
wow,
So-
Jesus Christ.
thank you both for the resub. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're most of the way there to a hype train.
Yep.
Yo.
Yeah.
Where did I put that damn?
Quick, use your Prime subs. Let's get to that hype train.
Right, let's get that
Yeah.
hype train going. Oh boy.
Did you know that if you have Amazon Prime
Please no.
for
Please-
free every month?
Listen, I appreciate it, but please no. Let's see. Where did I? Ah, there it is. He has a woof. Okay, never mind. what about the other guy? He's got a. Oh, okay, cool. I can work with that. Let's see. That's a +1. Okay. Uh, that's fantastic. Hey, Scorp, I'm gonna have you roll a d20 and then add a result of +1 to that.
Okay.
That's gonna be
Hopefully
fun.
the virtual dice are fair and kind. 21.
Was it a nat 20?
Yeah.
Well, what you lack in 1 moment, please.
Kill it.
Okay, so
Time for murder.
Da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. Listen, I appreciate your efforts. You're just playing the game, but my game is not that. Alrighty, so moving on.
You don't have to apologize. That was a bot. That was not a real person.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying. Like, I respect the hustle, not here. Just drop the gritty. Okay, so on a natural 20, what Squarb and the rest of the party fail to notice, Lock and Key, however, do notice.
Good. Hello, boys.
Yeah, so Lock and Key, you get a psychic link from Lock specifically, and and he goes, young master, if I could just trouble you for a moment.
What's up, Locke?
I would like to point out there appears to be yet another body up ahead.
Oh, lovely. More corpses. I'll say that part out loud.
Really? Sorry.
Yeah, that's what Locke says.
Too excited there, Violet.
Woof. Yeah, and
We're not going to be able to bring those back, so
then,
it's fine.
and then Key in their like sort of like half dazed state goes, yeah, I don't think you want to deal with these corpses.
Oh dear. And this is still out loud. Why is it that you think we wouldn't want to deal with them?
They look different than the other corpses.
With them pointed out, can I see anything that looks a little bit different about them from here?
Yes, I would say everybody can roll a perception check with advantage because they're being pointed out by Lock and Key.
Okay.
So I would say for the proxy of the party, if you see Squarb trying to do periscopes with his eagle eyes, y'all can figure it out. You're all intelligent enough to go, oh, we should also look in that general
Jesus
direction.
Christ.
I'm switching over to physical dice. The virtual dice are being mean.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got a 6.
I got a
1 second.
14.
11.
Wait, what are we rolling again?
Perception. with
Perception
advantage.
advantage.
With advantage?
Yep.
Alright. That's a 19.
Okay, so we got 14.
Whisper coming in clutch.
We got 14, 19, 6, and 11. Okay, cool. I would say Millennia and Visper can clearly see it. These corpses that were
I've grabbed a
pointed out-
die in my tower. I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. If you want to do some test rolls to kind of shake off all the badness on you, you can go ahead and do that in the background.
Yeah.
But for Millennia and Visper, you notice that these corpses that are shambling
That's
up
better.
to you, you can see 3 right now, but you don't know if there's more up ahead. But you notice that they seem to be bloated, like
Hmm.
excessively so, and there seems to be something. There seems to be like small, like antennae or something similar to that protruding all around their bodies.
Uh-oh. Oh. Ugh.
They're not. They're down. They're not reanimated, right?
No, these are shambling corpses.
Oh, so they are reanimated.
They are technically reanimated. Yes.
Okay.
Oh god.
You want to send the skeleton to go poke them and see if they blow up?
I mean, I could shoot it from here.
That works too. I was thinking of the more fun option.
I don't want to waste a skeleton.
you'll get more.
Mm.
This is a once per day thing I can do.
Oh.
I see.
She doesn't want to waste that skeleton.
Anyway, yeah, I'll send an arrow flying.
Mhm. Okay. Uh, what is the range of a bow?
This is a longbow, range 150 feet, long range 600.
Okay. So, and you have dark vision?
No.
Okay. In that case, please roll the attack with disadvantage.
I'm so upset.
Oh,
That's rough. I just saw the results, but please,
Oh,
for the audience, declare the result.
Natural 20 with disadvantage to a 4 plus 7, 11.
So it equals an 11. However,
Total is 11.
as your arrow flies out, it seems to have hit a hanging. I believe there's stalactites is above. I'm gonna just double check that because I know somebody's gonna call me out on that. All right, stalagmites are the ones from above. Stalactites are the ones from below. Cool.
You don't need to.
the leg might fall on your head.
You know what? That's a very good analogy, and I should be using that more. No, wait. According to this, stalactites are the ones that are above. Stalagmites are the ones from. What the fuck?
yeah,
Who
stalagmites are
cares?
the ones
That's
that grow from the bottom
nerd
up.
shit.
Okay, cool.
I see.
I am not a geologist, as you can clearly
That's
tell.
okay.
I barely remember certain minerals by their base name. All right, so yeah, so stalagmites go up, stalactites go down. Cool. So yeah, your arrow plinks a stalactite and then it just descends to the ground with no momentum whatsoever. So you missed your attack, sadly. They are still moving towards you, but they are moving very slowly, and you're starting to get a better picture of them. They're a little bit more clearer now, but they are still in the dark. So,
Mm.
if you wish to roll again, you have that opportunity to you.
Sure. Disadvantage again? I
Yes,
assume.
because it's still in the dark. Yeah.
Worse.
Oof.
Once more,
10.
once more, the arrow flies and whizzes just and embeds itself at the foot of these corpses that are now shambling. I would say because the torches within the tower are now providing some more ample light. Like I said before, there have been there are blots of darkness, but they just finally stepped into the light. You are no longer rolling with disadvantage if you want. Also, I would say they are right now approximately 100 feet out. Oh, all right, cool. Let me set up a timer real fast, and then I will get
Guys, I've got this. I need you all to stop doubting me. I've got this.
We weren't doubting you.
I don't doubt you. I believe fully in your capabilities.
Guys,
You
that's a
don't
10.
guys. You don't see it. But
You don't
feel it.
understand.
You don't see it, but you feel it deep in your core, Violet. There's a deep, almost parental form of disappointment emanating from you.
Violet, have you used a bow before?
I'm more used to crossbows, but
Okay.
This is phenomenal. So again on a 10 flat, um, the shambling corpses just sways just ever precariously out of the way as the arrow just sort of gently whizzes past it.
come on.
All right, we're gonna do some on-site practice.
I would like to
I-
join Violet in this on-site practice.
Can we give her?
We can
the
start,
advantage with
just-
tips?
Now that they're close enough, we can start just
I mean,
having walls of arrows,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So they move at 20 feet a turn. This is turn 4. They are now 80 feet in and they are in light,
Awesome.
so you don't get disadvantage. If you all want to start shooting shit that's within 80 feet, be my guest.
My skeleton is also going to start shooting.
We're just gonna do a whole firing line. Is that what I'm understanding here?
Basically.
Eventually, one of
Millennia
you will hit.
frowns.
So this is my skeleton. It rolled a 17.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Oh, I'm waiting for the whole thing to happen.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Like, I'm waiting for everybody.
Violet finally rolls a 25.
There you
Okay,
go.
there it is. Anybody else going to start slinging arrows?
Yeah, I'd like to go ahead and start slinging arrows. Are they close? How close are they?
They're
They're
80
80
feet
feet.
away in
Okay.
bright light, so you do not roll with disadvantage.
Cool. I will go ahead and pull out my longbow and follow suit.
I love that everybody has a
hey,
ranged weapon.
I don't.
That's
Hey,
a 19 to
Visper,
hit.
Okay, so that's
what's the range on your firebolt?
Firebolt should be 150 feet, I think.
that'd be,
And Visper's got dark vision.
that'd be insane if it's 150
Yeah, I
feet.
do.
Is it really
Let me
150?
check.
I'd be terrified if it was.
Let me check.
And that's 9 damage for the arrow that hit.
Firebolt is 100 and has a range of 120 feet.
That's
Jesus.
still
Oh,
an
so close.
insane amount of distance.
Vesper, you should use firebolt.
Yeah.
The
I
mood,
can't contribute to the range stuff, so I'm giving tips.
the mood on this young girl.
Firebolt is like, it's not that big of a spell. It's like,
Firebolt.
It's big for Vesper.
Firebolt is a cantrip.
I
Okay.
forgot. Would I roll effect first and then hit DC, or
No,
hit
no, no.
DC first?
You
and
hit
then-
DC first. So this is
Mhm.
this is
All
correct.
right, I got a 24.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then I assume
So-
Millennia is the only one who's not throwing anything.
Yep, pretty much.
All right, cool. Everybody hit.
awesome.
So
Woo!
everybody gets to roll the damage now. So we'll just figure this out real quick. Scorb, you already dealt your 9 damage, so I will calculate that.
Right.
Skeleton does 5. Violet does 7.
Okay.
And I got a 5.
Okay, cool. That was funny. Just 3 whiffs, and then you know what? Let's just form a firing line.
Well, they were close. They were close enough that the short bow is actually helpful.
Okay, that's fantastic, though. Alrighty. So, as you all knock your arrows and sling your spells, you strike true and hit all 3 of the bloated corpses. Each arrow hits 1 corpse each, so there were 3 in there, and then Visper hits the middle corpse. As soon as you hit one of the pustules, they rupture, and you see a geyser of insectoids just flying out from where that pustule burst before Visper's firebolt ruptures and begins to light the entire corpse on fire, bugs and all. So yeah, there's
Hey, Vesper, do that more.
do that, but again.
Fire seems to be pretty good against
Yes.
these guys.
You'll notice that while they are exploding, their legs are still causing them to move forward. So it seems that even though you effectively have deflated them, they are still moving forward, and now there's just a swarm of insectoids. Actually, no, it's within your field of view. It's a swarm of centipedes. Begins
sense.
to crawl towards you as well.
Hey, Vesper, this is a time where Fireball's good.
I could do something really funny.
Okay.
I'm
all for funny.
I have to wait till they're 30 feet within range, though.
Oh, okay, I
Never
see.
mind.
So, yeah, I'm all for bad ideas. Just let it happen. Just let me know. Let it rip.
If y'all want me to.
Yes, please.
All right.
This is the context where it's appropriate.
Yes.
Allies are out of range. fire at will, literally.
All right. Another fireball. Here I come.
Cool. I just need you to roll the damage because you're just targeting a point of contact.
Yeah,
Oh, all right,
fireball.
I didn't need.
Yeah,
Fireball, not
firebolt.
firebolt.
Fireball.
Oh. All right. Let me find it. Let me find it.
This
let me
is the
find it.
situation where fireball is okay.
Yeah, this is the part where you don't hug the thing.
All right. Let me find it. All right, there it is. Third level. Ooh, that's a lot. I got a 25.
Okay. For context, right?
Yep.
Swarms, at most, have like 10 hit points. Swarms also have shit dexterity.
Yeah.
So even if I rolled half, that's still like 11 hit points minimum. 12 if I'm being generous and I'm rounding up.
Yep.
So Visper flicks a red bead of energy, of arcane energy out. And it kind of wobbles a bit. Kind of like a screwball thrown by a professional pitcher. But lazy. And then it lands right where she needs it. And then all you see is just this bead slowly expand and the roar of fire just begins to fill this 20-foot radius within this 50 by 50 tunnel. As everything, and I mean everything within that sphere, is incinerated in short order.
See, that's when fireball's great.
Yes.
Wasn't
Very
that
good.
amazing, guys?
It was awesome.
Yeah, the path is
Good
clear.
job.
If you are,
I
if
should
you were
use it
wondering.
more.
Now,
Point of order, though, wild magic.
oh,
Yes, I appreciate you keeping me on track. Lumi, you have to roll a 4 or less on the d20.
All right. Oh, that
We're
was
fine.
an 18.
You're
good.
fine. Now,
we win
Wow.
these.
I am
Oh,
going
it's
to
a 5.
say, yeah, it's a 5 now. So you guys are no longer in the Feywild, so I don't get to fuck with it. For now. All right. So yeah. All right, Living. The next time you cast a leveled spell, 5 or higher, or 5 or lower. This is where
Alright.
it gets fun.
Well, she got to like 13 before.
Yes, I know. That's why I say it gets fun the longer we wait. It's like that Bowser mini game in Mario Party. Like, you're gonna hit 2 out of 5 is gonna blow it up. You're gonna hit 1. But when is it? We'll never know. Always purple. Always pick purple.
What if the longer it goes, the crazier the wild magic is?
I thought about it, but this is her first game, and I'm not gonna overload her
Fair.
too quickly. Like,
Fair.
like she
You
struggles
roll
to
on
know
it
the
twice
difference.
and get both
Like,
involved.
like I'm just
Get
telling you, she
both.
struggles to notice the difference between a firebolt and a fireball. You really think I'm gonna throw her that hard?
To be fair, Discord noise compression is difficult.
It is true.
But
But
it's
congratulations,
canon.
Visper. Yeah, but it's canon.
Oh.
But also, congratulations, Visper. You have successfully eviscerated swarms of centipedes and 3 corpses in one attack.
Yay!
It is at this point
Well,
we
looks
should
like
point
it's time
out.
to keep moving.
It is at this point we should point out Visper still has the highest total death count, including team wipes.
That just means Visper's doing the best.
Like, I kid you not, the number of times Visper has downed party members
is more than one.
It's compensated by the sheer number of raw kills she has under her belt.
Visper is our AoE person.
Yeah. If it's
In
it's
a
our
party
own
full
fault.
of single targets, Visper is the one AoE.
It is our own damn fault if we stand in the middle of the mechanic.
That's
True.
You know what? Accurate.
That's what I've learned as a
yeah,
tank. Honestly.
accurate. It's your fault if you're in the black mage's line of sight. All right, my timer is up, so we're swapping back to DM Turtle. Thank you so much, Wisp, for trying out the Turtle Wizard. That PNG was created by my friend Snowifer. She is a wonderful artist. Highly recommend you look them up.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so continuing on. You have a clear, if charred, passageway now.
Hey, Squirb, do you want me to take the lead?
I mean, I did almost trip us over those things.
Yeah.
No,
While I
And
would-
plus, you don't have dark vision.
While I would prefer to be the first line of defense, look, I'm just not being very effective here. Go ahead.
Okay.
Locke goes, "Oh no, young master! You were simply preparing yourself for a dramatic victory."
Well, you may be right about that, Locke. I can't put my friends at risk. Not like this. I'm gonna let the person who's most effective in this environment take the front.
While I will not fault you for your logic, I will concede in this instance.
Besides, there'll be plenty of honorable combat for us ahead.
Indeed, we have many cultists to slay up ahead. Oof.
Is it wrong that I'm kind of excited to fight them?
No,
I'm saying this out loud, by the way.
Millennia just giggles.
Now, master,
Just no.
I'll have you know that my original purpose was to detain all we encountered for processing. That does not mean I am incapable of killing. And then you hear,
Orb, you're probably the least bloodthirsty of the group. Don't
And-
worry.
and then you hear.
That's why I'm worried.
Yeah, and then you hear
I
Key.
I want to kill these guys.
And then you hear Key, your shield. It's okay if bad guys die. That's just less bad guys. We're not the bad guys.
You know, I'm just gonna take your word for it. I thought that I wasn't the bad guys, and I'm going to continue thinking I'm not the bad guys.
We're not the bad guys.
But to your point, Violet, that's actually why I'm worried. I want to kill these guys.
Sometimes focused bloodthirstiness is good.
I'll take your word for it if anybody here knows it's you.
You then get a
Anywho.
you then get a psychic whisper.
Gives
from
me more
Key.
corpses to sell.
You then get a psychic whisper from Key. And should your bloodlust consume you, it'll be my turn. And that's it.
Which one was that too?
I mean, they can only communicate with me telepathically, can't
Okay.
they?
Correct.
I got really concerned for half a second.
Yeah. I don't anticipate it being a problem, Key. However, I appreciate knowing that there's some kind of safety net for me in the eventuality of that.
Yes. Safety net. That's what I meant.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave that there.
Good.
Key
I've
low-key
been watching-
terrifies me.
I've been watching Jello Apocalypse's Bug Fables.
I've been loving that a lot.
It's really good, and Key is reminding me a lot of the
moth,
What's
right?
his name? The
Yeah,
moth.
I can't remember their name either, but I know which one you're talking
Leafs. Leafs.
about. Yeah, Leaf.
Leaf's voice
Yeah.
and attitude.
So I am unfamiliar with Bug Fables.
Bug Fables is an
Oh,
amazing.
it's a good game.
Yeah, it's an amazing RPG where you play as a group of bugs. Bug
I'm in.
knights.
That's all I needed.
It's very.
If I get to be
simple.
bugs, I'm happy.
It's a very simple game with the complexity of the game comes in the form of its customization with its is it badges or something? I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, badges. So like they have static weapons and like abilities, but they make up for it with the sheer customizability of their badges, which can alter what they do. Like you can do poison damage, and then another person could have like an ability that heals when they are poisoned and things like that. It's a whole fucking thing, dude. Like
Yeah.
all the like the majority of the fun in that game is definitely customizing a build and seeing how fucking far you can go.
I was specifically referencing a playthrough of it with the streamer Jello Apocalypse, who is someone I very much enjoy.
They are a
Okay.
very good.
I do
YouTuber.
like Jello
Yeah.
Apocalypse. They're a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. But anyways, enough of us fanboying and girling over.
His sister makes great music.
Yes, enough fanning. We have
Okay.
We have a cult to deal with and an
We have a
investigation
cult to
con-
kill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, with Millennia now leading the group, you may now choose investigation or perception for the group to roll.
Probably gonna be perception.
Please, everybody, group perception check.
Do
Nat
I add
20.
+2? Oh, nice.
Wow, what a
Or do I-
turnaround!
Do I add a +2 to this for my scent, or
Yes, you do.
I have to admit, I'm
I
annoyed
got a
by that.
that's a dirty 20?
7.
And then
I got a
Visper?
15.
15. Okay.
15.
Wonderful. Okay, so yeah, that's technically a quadruple success because nat 20s count as 2 successes. So yeah,
Everybody succeeded.
everybody. So yeah, with that nat 20, everybody succeeds. Yep. So yeah, so as you guys make your way, specifically Millennia though, you will note on the air there's a change. You are familiar with this scent. It is much stronger now the further down the tunnel you go. It is the scent of Thieves' Respite. But there's also a hint of poison in the air. Like somebody was brewing a poison. And then and then for Squarb, I would say with that nat 20, thematically, I would say you feel a change in the air that causes your feathers to shift ever so slightly, as if the air around you got heavier.
Something's weird. Did anybody else notice the change in pressure?
I mean, it smells fucking awful.
Yeah, to truly describe the smell, it is as if you had come through a hallway full of fresh viscera that was just recently coated with bleach. Is like the best way to describe it. Like somebody was trying to clean a hallway full of viscera with only bleach.
Yeah, no, it's
god awful.
Violet, can you smell? I had a question out of curiosity.
Barely.
No, I was about to say Violet can simulate the sensation of smell, but we have through various roleplay scenarios.
I think we've determined that most of my like smell and taste is like barely there.
Yeah, your olfactory senses
and even
your,
like
and
temperature.
Yes. So you can feel very intense changes in your environment, and you can taste very extreme variants of like flavor. And smell is negligible at most. But for the most part, you like that's a good way of putting it. Your olfactory senses and your ability to sense changes in temperature are dramatically reduced comparative to a standard human or humanoid, to be more precise.
Yeah, a living person.
Correct. Yeah, which is in and of its own right kind of cool, but a detriment for when things go awry environmentally. Yeah.
I was gonna say it smells like when you're working on your poisons, but I didn't know if you could actually smell when you're working on them or not.
That's actually a very accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't smell them.
Your room reeks when you do.
It's all that.
I
wolf Spain.
mean, I'm surprised you're able to be around me at all.
Weirdly enough, you don't smell like anything.
Really?
Yeah.
That is weird. I
It's
would've thought
kind
my
of
skin
are
is
this
rotting by now.
you just have this kind of weird void of smell.
You mentioned
how
that
to
your
put it.
skin was rotting, Violet.
I mean, it's sort of been stasis, but it
Yes.
has some rot,
I was gonna say yes. Like
but
you're,
it doesn't actively rot anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say like yeah, your body no longer actively rots. It's in a state of like perpetual preservation.
Mhm.
The best way of putting it is that like you're like in mid mummification, but only after embalming.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, so that is what you all detect. How do you wish to proceed?
Probably quietly.
I'll follow your lead on this one, Millennia.
Yeah. Not the best at stealth, but I'll make do.
I'm okay.
I can. I've pretty good stealth.
Yeah.
If I were to assign a numerical value to my ability to be stealthy, I'd say it's a +2.
I
on
see.
a scale of 1 to
We're-
5, how stealthy are you?
6.
Squarb, we are equal.
I'm a one.
I want to let you know only one of you can stealth like effectively.
Hi.
One of
Hello.
It's me, the rogue.
one of
Who'd
you,
have thought?
one of you, who I will not name names, has categorically and historically proven they couldn't stealth their way out of a cardboard box. But bless their soul for trying. Even with lessons. Not naming names.
I forgot about that.
But if you all are going to be stealthing, I will need a group.
Both of our fighters here are wearing. No, you're a barbarian. You're not wearing armor.
Correct.
And Squarb's
And
wearing leather.
Squarb
Yeah.
has
Squarb's
to
wearing
wear
leather. Okay, so
Squarb-
y'all
Yeah,
don't
Squarb has
actually
to-
have.
yeah. Squarb has to wear light armor, or I lose the use of his wings.
Right.
He's either clipped wings or not, so he chose to keep his wings. Good on you, mate.
Yeah, and I've still got a 19 AC. That's really not bad.
It's pretty fucking good overall, considering you're only wearing leather.
We haven't gotten you studded leather to get you up to 20.
No, I think I do actually have studded leather. Hang on. Yeah,
Oh,
it's studded
okay.
leather
Yeah,
plus
you have
2.
studded leather
Got it.
plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That makes sense.
with that in mind, all of you go ahead and roll me a stealth check if you guys are going to proceed stealthily.
I've got a 15.
Solid.
25.
That's not
Jesus.
that's that's totally, yeah, I expected that much.
Yep. 11.
Okay.
That is the highest I
And
can
there
go
we
without a
go.
crit.
And I got a 5.
Aw, it's okay.
Okay. Lenny, what'd you
These
get
are
again?
really paying off. I got an 11.
11. Scorb got a
15.
15. Okay, 15, 25, 11. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Checking passive perception. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Did I really write that in? I did? Alright, cool. Well, the majority of you passed, so that means the whole group passes. Congratulations.
Let's go.
I'm surprised.
Passive perception 10. Let's go.
No. It was
Oh.
higher.
Oh.
Just want to let you know. Only one failed. Oh, actually,
I wonder who
before
that could be.
before I continue, Violet, roll for
Yes?
roll for Mr. Bones' stealth.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, he has a +2. That's not too bad. It's a 9.
Oh, Mr. Bones.
Well, it's not a natural one, and
Not
still,
a nat 1.
and still the majority is winning. So thus, the group is winning. You guys are stealth, albeit not the best. But you at least are stealthing. As you guys make your way further down the tunnel, the scent of poison, the heaviness in the air. I say poison. It's more like the scent of the herbs used for poison crafting
Right.
is becoming more apparent, and the smell is no longer deodorizing the scent of bodies.
Hmm.
It is now commingling with the scent of herbs used in poisons. And it smells like burning herbs too. So it's like you light a match, but the match is lighting an incense, and the incense happens to be god awful.
Ah.
Combine that with the smell of what you presume to be also burning flesh, and I apologize.
Hmm.
But note that yes, you all come to this. I will say just quickly, everybody, just roll me a Constitution saving throw, DC 10.
Cool.
Fail.
I pass.
Okay.
I pass.
Okay.
Easy pass.
Okay. Cool. So this is a group one.
Got it.
Yeah, so this is a group one. That's totally fine.
Oh, okay.
And then
Got it.
And Skeleton is actually immune to this because he doesn't have a respiratory system. So go Skeleton. So as you guys make your way deeper into this trade tunnel, the smell of smoke and burning corpses and various toxic herbs fills your lungs, but besides a light cough, none of you suffer any ill effects. It is at this time that I'm going to ask everybody once more to roll a perception check. However, due to the strong scent that is filling the tunnel, Melina, you will not be getting that +2 with your scent.
Yeah, makes sense.
I finally rolled a good perception check.
I rolled a
19.
3.
Oh,
Ouch.
I got an 18.
Okay. Please let me
Oh,
know.
Whisper.
Yeah, please let me know if you roll a nat 1 or a nat 20, so that way I can validate that.
I got a 7.
Okay. And
then
what did Violet get?
19.
19. Okay, cool. Okie dokie. So it's 19. Melina, you rolled a
18.
18. Visper got a 7. And then Squorb, was that total was a 3?
Since I've got +0 to my perception, yes.
Oh, okay, so you rolled a 3 flat. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Double checking, making sure it's not a nat 1. I wanted to double check.
No, I got you.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that is 2 failures and 2 successes. Oof. Alrighty.
And
well-
Mr. Bones.
And Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones can be our tiebreaker. With a -1 in wisdom. Let's go.
Can Mr. Bones succeed where others have failed?
That's an 18.
Oh my god,
so-
yes, again.
Yeah.
Yes, he can. Mr. Bones comes in clutch once again. Faster than a snail, more powerful than a toddler, Mr. Bones.
Once again, this is his first session. But he's making an entrance.
Look out, flesh bags. There's a new skeleton on this muscly block, and he's making his way. Mr. Bones.
Downtown.
From downtown, it's the femur. I want to make a skeleton. I'm gonna make a skeleton wrestler, and his signature move is the funny bone. It's just the people's elbow, but from the top rope. For those of you who don't know, the people's elbow was the Rock's signature move, where he would take off his armband, throw it into the crowd, and then he would just power bomb his elbow into the gut of his opponent. It was fucking awesome. miss those days. Anyways, enough of my fanboying. Yes. So, because the majority of you have succeeded this group check, thanks to Mr. Bones, everybody succeeds.
Hooray!
Congratulations.
Woo!
With this perception, you can now see there is a small pile, a light of bodies, and there appears to be a small group of individuals standing over it, seemingly adding herbs and more bodies to the fire. What do? You can't make out numbers, but you can make out shape.
We're still stealthed.
Yes, I will say that because their passive perception is just lower than your group stealth checks. You guys are still stealthed. Plus, the smoke doesn't help.
Are any like ominous chanting or wiggling?
Is there obvious cult activity happening here?
I mean, I can use Flock of Familiars for info.
The option is on the table. Magic bananas.
Sure. Okay, so Flock of Familiars, which is now 3, 4, 5 5 spiders.
Interesting. Proceed.
And they will approach stealthily.
Yeah, they have like a plus what 5.
I mean, it feels like even if they were spotted, like spiders aren't something they're gonna really take much note of, right? Ideally.
Objectively, probably not, but I still need to know the stealth value of a spider.
Yeah, I actually have it in here. It's a
Wonderful.
+4.
Oh, okay, I wasn't too far off. All right, go ahead and roll that.
That is 5d20 because they each roll their stealth
I was
individually.
just gonna say do it as a group.
Or just
make it
one?
easy- Yeah, just do it as a group. Make it easier on yourself.
Okay, that is a 24.
Jesus, well, a 19.
Sorry, 23.
My good, 1 point difference does not change anything in this instance. Okay, so 5 normal spiders skitter along. Are they going up the cave wall? Or are they staying to the ground?
Generally to the ground so that if I'm looking and hearing through them, I can see and hear these people clearly.
Okay. While this is happening, I will ask all of you once again to roll a Constitution saving throw. This is no longer a group one. This is individual. You do not have to roll for Mr. Bones because he doesn't have a respiratory system.
Got a 16.
16,
19.
19,
16 as well.
16, and 14. All right, cool. I forgot to give you the DC. The DC was 12, but you guys succeeded it, so it didn't fucking matter.
Awesome.
Yep. So you all succeed again. You guys, since you guys are getting closer and closer to the source of this toxic fumes, the toxicity within the air is increasing. It's getting a lot heavier, and your vision is slowly beginning to be obscured as the smoke has no real way to get outside of around you at this point. But it's a 50-foot tall, 50-foot wide tunnel. It's not going to there's no smoke screen, but it is starting to fill the cave with smoke. So
Violet's probably gonna put on the mask.
okay, wonderful. So you'll have advantage on your Constitution saving throws for that, if I remember correctly, how I built that mask.
I'm technically for 10 minutes I am fully immune to inhaled poisons.
Okay.
I believe.
And I don't recall. Did I give you extra masks for the party, or did you only have your mask? I don't recall.
I only have my mask, though technically, maybe I could hand out filters and have people hold them over their mouths.
I was
Regret.
gonna say I can at the very least like fashion a cloth mask that'll like make things a little easier.
Regretfully, the filters are specifically designed with the mask with the mask's design. They only function with the mask.
Got it.
Yeah, no, Squarb is more than comfortable following Violet's lead by taking like a bit of his bedroll and like taking some cloth there and just fashioning like a quick and dirty mask to
Okay.
at the very least minimize smoke inhalation.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, could my metal wolf mask also help?
Regretfully, that is more
No.
of an accessory by fashion and not functionality.
Yeah, I figured.
So
Or like
just-
rather than destroying his bedroll, probably just like take a scrap of his uniform and make a mask out of that.
I mean, you're not using it anymore, right?
Right. And so yeah, Squarb will tear off like a sleeve of his dress, his uniform or something, and make a quick mask out of that.
Absolutely. So Scorb has. You guys don't know this, but Scorb has a 6-sleeve tattoo. He paints his feathers every week.
He considers doing it. It is fashionable, but he's not quite sure he has the time or the
Right.
patience.
Right. It's only his left.
That's
arm,
that's
though.
for the rich Aarakocra that can afford that.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's for the rich or the degenerate. Take your pick.
And Squarb is definitely not rich. Jury's still out on degenerate.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So, and then Visper, did you want to do anything to try to help you out in these trying, poisonous, arid times?
Let me check my notes because I think that's the. Wait, aren't I wearing like a cloak or something?
You are wearing a special garment, yes.
I'm trying
Just
to
hold it over your face.
Yeah, because that was what I was thinking, like just using it to like cover my face or something, or hair could work.
Just cover your face with your hair.
It's long enough; it
That's-
will read.
That is really funny. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you technically have
Visper
a
has so much hair.
yeah, you technically have a shoulder cape, like a shawl that you can use to wrap around your face. It's part of your raiment of a spring's abundance. Yes, you can definitely do that. And then
I'll rip off my other sleeve and tie it around my face.
So you're full ripped sleeves, huh?
Yep.
Just 2-0, huh?
Yep.
All right. So everybody's got their masks. I'll make the appropriate adjustments as necessary the deeper you go. All right, and then I have a
I mean, if we get close enough, I could take care of the burning bodies at least.
Right, and then I have technically I got a round tracker for the mask, and then I'll just convert that to a minutes tracker because it's 10 minutes, so that's a lot of rounds to just hold that in. But with now going back to the spiders, your spiders kind of crawl in. Because somebody had to make a point of it. You do hear murmuring underneath their breath as they toss more corpses and more like poisonous herbs into the fire. The closer you get, the more difficult it is for the spiders to actually pinpoint and see the faces of these individuals. But whenever their face turns to the light, you notice that they are all wearing these very intricate masks that look like they have that looks like a blank mask, but with just these large mandibles that come out where the cheeks are.
Ugh.
But there's like no eyes. There's like no eye sockets. It's just like a straight like blank mask that covers their eyes and their mouth, and just where their cheeks are, a set of mandibles pop out, and then a set of antennae appear just like at the top of their brow, almost like you would find in like a devil's mask, but where their horns would be is where antennae would be. And as you get closer, you get a rough number. It seems that there's about 5 of them here that you can see.
I feel comfortable saying this is Cult of Gollion.
Yippee.
Looks like there are 5-ish of them.
Is there one in particular that looks bigger than the others?
Everything's
Like a
bigger.
leader type.
Yeah, kind of.
Everything's bigger relative to a spider.
Hard to tell as the
Fair enough.
spiders. Yeah.
Fair enough.
If you want, you can roll a perception check using the spider's perception to see if you can, I guess, find. and
That is
designate
plus 0. That's a flat roll.
Okay, so that is a total of
Flat 11.
okay. It's kind of hard to tell which one is a supposed leader given the sheer size differential between spiders and humanoids.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem like any one is giving orders. It seems that they each are taking turns transitioning from a pile of corpses to a pile of burning corpses. And then like 2 of them are every time like a corpse is added to the pile, they will throw in some herbs to continue the fire and to try to mask the smell as what you assume is going on.
I want to do something really
Well,
dumb. I really want to drop kick one into the fire.
I mean, is it what your character would do?
I'm sure we could get it.
100% this
I-
is what
I
Millennia
think-
would do.
I think
I
we
think
can
that may be what
reasonably
Millennia
get
has to
surprise
do.
round.
It would count
if
as
we
a
get a
surprise
surprise round.
attack. You guys are in
Yeah.
stealth. You could.
Yeah,
How far away
that-
are we?
You're about. Let's see here. According to the map that I have drawn on my desk, you are about 60 feet out from here
Okay.
through stealth.
Just have to move a little bit closer.
I
Now, in Baldur's Gate 3 logic, if I attack one of them with my spider... No.
I mean,
It then starts initiative, and then we can move around,
but have you
get
seen
into
Baldur's
position
Gate
as long as we don't
spiders?
get into their line of sight.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Hmm?
have you seen Baldur's Gate spiders? They're fucking huge.
No, that's how familiars work in... Yeah,
I know. That spider's
that's how
huge.
familiars work in the game, which is interesting. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. You have the itty bitty palm spiders. Not the follow the
They
spiders
still
from Harry Potter.
can
spiders.
attack.
Oh yeah, they can. I'm just saying difference between
And can start initiative.
yeah, I'm just saying like the difference between them and the spiders from the dark forest is one's the size of your hand, the other's the size of a small child. 2 if they're together.
Anyway, I think we can get a surprise round. We're 60 feet away.
Yes.
Melanie, you can clear that, right?
40 feet is my walking.
So I leave this up to you. How do you want to approach this?
We just have to get a little bit closer and then I could do it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. They're pretty distracted, but that doesn't mean that their transitioning movements can't potentially see you guys. I'll
Right.
have you all roll a stealth check once more, since you now know what could potentially find you.
That is an 18 from me.
Okay,
16.
nice.
No, I got a 6.
But it's
I
not
got a
nat 1,
12.
but it's not a nat 1, right?
It's not that one.
Perfect.
Mm-mm.
Okay, and then for Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones, I forgot about Mr. Bones.
Ooh,
5.
Oof. You rolled a what, Millennia?
I rolled a 12.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to double check a ruling.
Okay.
I'm not a huge stickler for rules, but in this instance, I'm actually gonna have to double check this one to see. If I have to, I will homebrew. But like, it's one of those things where I'm like, what does the guidebook say?
Fair.
Let me see here. I think it's over here. Let us see. Where is it? Ah, there's the tab I was looking for. Aha! Okay, so for this instance. Oh, okay. I can. Okay, cool. In that case, yeah, I think. Okay, so yeah, according to the guide, so that's all this really is. It's a guideline, not really a hard, fast rules. We gotta stop calling these rules, guys. We gotta start calling them guidelines and not rules. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to, yeah, circumstances as they are. I'm going to say that 'cause you met the passive perception.
I see.
But I'm going to say, given the environment that they are in, I'm going to say that you will count as a success for the purposes of this stealth.
Woo.
So that is 1, 2, 3 versus 2 failures. And Mr. Bones didn't roll a nat 1, correct?
No, he rolled a 5.
Okay, cool.
Or a 3 plus 2, 5.
All right, cool. And Visper didn't roll a nat 1, right?
No.
Okay, perfect.
No.
Okay, so then that means that you guys are. That means there wasn't a critical failure, which means 2 failures to 3 successes, which means you all succeed.
Woo.
So you're all stealthed.
Wahoo!
And this is why we check things to make sure that we are okay. So yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We're roughly 40 feet, I think, by the time we're gonna start
If
attacking.
you all are going to move at your maximum distance, you guys were 80
We could
feet
get
before.
30 feet.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah, so you guys
I gotta
were-
take a quick bio break. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, but you guys were 80 feet before. Millennia could be at 35 feet, and then because she has a movement speed of 40, 45?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay.
40.
Okay, 40. So yeah, she can get there. She would be there at 40 feet, and then you guys would be there at 50 feet, which would be just in range of like every spell you can cast.
And then I will do my job.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, assuming this is what you want to do. You guys are stealthed. They do not see you with their passives,
Mhm.
so you are in the clear to perform a stealth operation should you choose to.
I am fully committing to this.
This is a bit, and I'm here for it.
I think we're ready to surprise round.
Okay. Do we want to
Let the
wait from
madness
Squarb to
begin.
come back before you perform your surprise round?
Yeah, I want him to be here for that.
Sure.
This is
1, if it goes really good. 2, if it goes really bad.
okay. I will say for the purposes of this is a surprise round. So just as a reminder for everybody's mechanics, while in the surprise round, you all will have advantage on your first attack.
Perfect.
And then because for those of you who have stealth attack, you will be adding your stealth attack bonus. Because you do have advantage, and in the instant in which Millennia moves to position, you will technically have an ally within position to do that, unless your subclass says you do not need an ally next to the target and you have advantage in order to perform your stealth attack. Um, and but after the surprise round, all of you will have to roll another Constitution saving throw, except for Mr. Bones, again, in the respiratory system. Oh wait, and then actually technically, Violet doesn't have to roll because she's immune to gaseous
Inhaled
poisons.
poisons.
Yeah, to all inhaled poisons. So the rest of you will have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Fine, if this works out great, I might have a solution to this.
That's gonna be
Because I have a
fantastic.
decanter of endless water.
That's phenomenal as a solution.
I can produce 30 gallons of water as a bonus action.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
It will be handy if I fail this drop kick and launch myself into the fire.
I will say, you have your full action economy right now. If you want to run that gambit,
What's that?
like if you want to run that gambit, just to inform you, you do have your full, full set of action economy.
Oh, I know.
Oh shit.
Would this, just so I know, would this be considered an unarmed strike?
You're drop kicking somebody into a fire pit. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Just wanted to make sure.
It'd be shove, wouldn't it?
This would be a substitution for a shove attack. Yes. Still funny.
Which is athletics, I think.
Let me check.
I haven't,
He
I haven't
says
actually used proper
athletics.
shove in a long time.
Actually, it doesn't even matter. My unarmed strike is the same as my athletics check.
There you go. So, yeah. So, let me see. We go into actions and combat. We cover making an attack. Then,
Well, so athletics says you can try to jump an unusually long distance or pull off a stunt mid-jump.
yeah. Let me see. I still think it's funny. Shoving a creature. Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you, in which case you're doing the latter. If you are able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
For full context, again, guidelines, not hard rules. The target must be no more than one size larger than you, which it's a medium creature, so it's equal, and must be within your reach. Instead of making an attack roll, you do an athletics check contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics check. The target chooses the ability. I know exactly which ones I'm using. You succeed automatically if the target is incapacitated, which they are not, and if you succeed, you can either knock the target prone or push it 5 feet away from you.
Well, they're going to have to make a strength check or an athletics check.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to either make an athletics or an acrobatics. You have to roll an athletics check.
Oh, I see what it's okay.
Yes. You make it's like a grapple.
I thought it was saying I choose.
No. We choose the defensive stat. You have to roll an athletics check. It's like a grapple. You
Gotcha.
roll an athletics for the grapple, and we have to roll a contested acrobatics or athletics.
I'm going to argue that they get disadvantage because we're doing a surprise round.
I mean, you're already getting advantage. There's little difference to make. Like, it makes little difference if they had the advantage, if they had the disadvantage or not.
Fair.
But I'm going to say this is going to be really funny when it drops.
I know. I'm so excited. They're just gonna hear.
It's going to be so terrible. What's that noise? That'd be terrifying.
Going
It
straight
would.
into the poison fire.
Yeah, like, bro, like, what? How do you? Who thinks of shit like that, man?
Stab sword into second guy, douse fire with decanter.
Oh god, it is a bonus action to use a decanter, isn't it?
It is.
God's for fend. Okay. You know what? Okay, we're gonna give him like 2 more minutes.
Yeah,
If he's not back in 2 minutes, we're just gonna rip
we'll
this
kick it
band-aid.
off.
We're gonna rip this band-aid right off at this point.
Really wish we could have custom music playing.
I wish I had music. I'll eventually get a copyright-free playlist going. I
We
thought
need
I
hype
did.
music for this.
Yeah, I thought I did. And then YouTube is like, yo, this is copyrighted. I'm like, but I credited them. No, it's copyrighted. Well, fuck me for trying, I guess.
I
Yeah,
return.
you too. Hello. Perfect.
Kick it off.
All right. So,
Yep. Roll
Advantage
your
on
attack with
athletics.
advantage.
oh no, that's a 27 to hit,
There's,
or that's a 27 athletics
there's
shove.
no fucking way I can top that. Unless. Hold on, unless. Come on. Come on, baby.
There's a 5% or
It's 5%. You're right.
Yeah, it's 5%.
yeah,
obviously.
5% chance.
Oh, fuck. I was so close. Oh. Okay, I was so close. Okay, so that is a. It's not a nat 20, so it doesn't really matter, but. It is a 19. So. 19 plus their athletics, which is a. Where did I put their athletics score? I built their stat blocks and I can't find half the shit I put in here. It's pretty bad, guys. Let me see. Did I not add it in the skills? It's like right, should be right there at the top. Where the fuck? Oh, okay, I found it. That's it? Okay, so 19, 20. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me?
What?
I was 2 away.
Oh,
I was 2 away. I was that close. All right. So
25.
he failed. So you missile drop kick him. You can choose
do
to
I
knock
do
him
bludgeoning?
prone.
I choose to knock him into the fire. I don't know if that counts as prone or shoving.
It's a shove, so it counts as pushing them 5 feet away from you.
Yep.
So instead of dealing damage, the attack is replaced by manipulating their positioning.
Gotcha. Okay.
And in this instance, you're shoving him 5 feet into the fire. So now I'm gonna go ahead and roll. I'm gonna attempt. No, wait. He can't dex save because he failed his ability to resist the shove in the first place. So there's no reason to dex save. He's gonna line to the fire. So that means I have to roll. Let's see here. It's a pyre. It's a stationary flame. What is the damage on? I think it's a first level spell or it's a cantrip. I think it was a bonfire. That's the name of the
Great
spell?
Bonfire?
Yeah, great bonfire.
I think it's
I'm gonna go
I
off
think
of
at
that
base
damage.
level it's 1d8, but
It's-
it scales.
It is a D8. I'm going to scale this because it's a pretty big bonfire. So I'm gonna scale this as an 11th level bonfire. So it's gonna be 3d8. Okay, so 3d8 fire damage. Go. And okay, so 5 plus it's 5. That's 8. 16 fire damage. That's pretty rough. You are still in surprise. So you you leap into the air. You curl your legs into your chest, and then as soon as this guy goes, "What's that?" and then before he can say noise, you extend your legs into his sternum, causing his entire body to crash into the pile of burning corpses. And he takes significant fire damage, and he just begins wailing as he tries to roll off of the corpses onto the ground. You still have an attack action available to you.
Yep. So I do a neat spin as I land, unsheath my sword as I do, and cut into one of the people to the side of me.
Okay, go ahead and roll the attack. You still have advantage because this is still a surprise round.
Okay. 25 to hit.
That will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna -5 to that, so 20 to hit
Will still hit. Why do you -5?
because Great Weapon Master.
Great weapon master.
Got you. Okay, just making sure I have all the damage calculations.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is gonna be +10 to this attack.
Oh.
So that's 22
We
base,
love GWM.
22 base damage, huh?
and then
Would you like
10,
to-
10 lightning damage.
Okay, I was gonna say, would you like to ignite the blade while you're at it?
Dip it in the fire.
Yeah, you wanna
Baldur's Gate 3?
be a sorry. You wanna be a fire
Yeah.
dancer while you're here? Or are you good?
Sorry, it's come back
Would you
full
let me do
force.
that?
I
okay.
took a break for like a couple months and I'm back.
As I'm spinning,
I feel like I
just
said that,
guide
like,
my blade
a
through
month
the
ago.
fire and catch some of the burning viscera and just slash into it with that.
That's okay. While we're playing our game, I'm working on my journal for my 14 character, so it's cool,
Well,
Mafia.
I will say, because of the nature in which you are mid-air while this is happening, and the pyre's a lot bigger than you think, I'm gonna say no, but you feel free
Okay.
to dip that blade in the pile of burning corpses and viscera on your next turn if you want.
Okay, and then bonus action, I'm going to pull out my decanter and say geyser and just douse this thing with 30 gallons of water.
Alrighty. So as you are quenching this fire, you begin to notice that underneath this like intense pressure of water, the flames do not seem to be dispersing as well as you intended.
Okay,
Something is keeping these flames alight.
I see. That's a problem.
Indeed. It's still your surprise rounds. So I'm gonna let everybody have one surprise action on them if they want to give that a whirl before we initiate combat, or we can just go right into it.
I mean, there's no reason not to take the
Uh,
surprise round.
I'm just saying.
True.
Yeah.
It's there.
True.
You guys, they don't know. They
Yeah.
just saw a woman missile drop kick their friend and then slash the other guy.
They don't know.
They don't
So
know.
how far away are we currently?
You guys are about 40 to 50 feet away. If you move 30 feet, you're 50. If you moved anything greater than that, you should be about 40.
Okay, shoot.
Violet's
just
gonna
too far away
take a
from
bit more of a
mine.
stealth.
Okay. You still have a high stealth
Approach.
roll, so you can make that. You can just reach around. Like I said, it's a 50-foot wide but 50-foot tall tunnel. The pyre is emitting a solid 60-foot radius of bright light with 60-foot of dim light. So you guys are in line. You guys are in light. The smoke is coming solely from the pyre, and but it's not thick enough to cover the whole tunnel, and so it's not obstructing vision whatsoever. But I will say that there are multiple piles of bodies, honestly, that you could probably hide behind if you want to stealth closer to them.
Yeah, so I want to stealth as close as I can. So 30 feet, whatever that means.
Yeah. Okay. So you can move closer. Yeah, because they're about 50 feet from you, and then you can move 30 feet in any direction towards them that you'd like. I will say there's a pile of bodies that's approximately 35 feet ahead of you. So like if I were to put this on a grid, it's a 2x1. So it's 10 feet long and 5 feet wide. You could probably use that as like some cover. It looks like it's not a very
Got it.
tall corpse pile, but it's enough for like if you were a halfling or a gnome, you can like bend down and be like, yeah, this is cover.
Okay. Just so I can know how to use my bonus action economy, do I need to use my bonus action to command my skeleton?
Does it say so in the spell? That's the first thing I always ask. Like,
In animate dead, it does. Yes.
then I will follow what the spell says.
Got it. Okay. That doesn't seem worth it, honestly. I'm gonna bonus action coat an arrow and poison action. I'm gonna shoot with my longbow toward one of the cultists.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack. You have advantage.
Mhm.
And don't forget to add your sneak attack bonus as well when the damage should you hit.
Yes. So 23 to
That's
hit.
definitely gonna hit. So go ahead and roll your damage plus sneak attack plus your what kind of poison did you imply with it? Anyways, basic poison.
My poisoner feet.
Copy that. Cool. So you go ahead and add your.
So that is 14 base damage, and then let's see, poisoner feet poison. DC 14 con save from the person I hit.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be. That's actually gonna be. It's kind of their thing. Unless I roll. Is it 14?
14. Yep.
Fuck, 12. All right, go. All right, I guess the pendulum's swinging
8
my way
poison
now,
damage
guys,
that
so-
ignores resistance.
And it ignores this. Okay, yes. So that's just flat 8 poison damage. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Any other special?
And then I get to
effects?
attack again.
Yeah. Was there any other special effects to the poison? Or is it just flat damage?
This is just flat poison. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that
And
is-
now, because I have Thirsting Blade, because I respect my warlock a little bit,
so that is
I can
20
attack again.
Oops.
I'll attack the same guy with advantage again, right?
So 22 total damage. I'm sorry, I'm writing down the calculation for this guy.
Yes.
Okay, and yes, you still have advantage because you are in stealth.
Got it. 23 again.
Yep.
For an additional 9 piercing.
Okay. So then okay, cool. Plus 9.
And then do I need to roll stealth to see if I maintain?
No, because you would have to use your bonus action to hide.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
Because of your cunning action, you would have to use bonus action to hide, or you'd have to take the action to hide. So you are no longer stealthed in this instance.
Yeah.
However, on your next
I don't have the action economy for that, but I'm
Yeah.
close enough that next time I don't need to bother with that.
Correct. Squarb or Visper, who would like to go next in the surprise order?
Visper can go. I'm still trying to plan my
Yeah.
move.
Okay. All right.
So,
Visper, for terrain purposes, because your spells are kind of wild, I'm gonna give you the rundown. Okay. So
all
there's
right.
currently one guy who is in a pile of corpses, who was on fire, screaming his lungs out, 40 feet away from you. There's another
Alright.
man across the way, 40 feet away from you, who just got shot with 2 arrows. He now looks like he's now slowly becoming a pincushion. About 50 feet away from you, there are 2 people on the other side of this corpse pile. And there's a 5th one about 65 feet away from you who you cannot make out, but you know you can probably hit them. That's about, like I said, it's about 65 feet away from you. All right, and then there's this pyre that they have going on is about 20 foot wide by 20 foot long by 10 feet tall pile of corpses. Okay? That's the only pile that's lit on fire. It's a central pile where everybody else, there is a pile of corpses about 10 feet away from them, to their left or right, respectively, from wherever they are. So you have a lot of targets.
All right. Can I try to target the guy who's like 65 feet away?
If you have a spell that can hit that far, absolutely.
I definitely do. I have many options.
All right, which spell would you like to sling?
Firebolt.
Clean sling. All right, go ahead and roll the attack to see if you hit.
All right.
With advantage.
With advantage, I forgot to mention that.
Oh,
Still on a
Let me
19.
re-
That's gonna. Yeah, if you can roll higher than a 19, be my guest.
uh, dang.
Oh, 19 will still hit. Go
All
ahead
right.
and roll the damage.
Oh wait, is it with advantage or no?
No, so damage is not rolled with advantage. To hit is with advantage.
All right. I got a 6.
Okay, so 6 points of fire damage. So you seize an opening in their defense as you see Millennia and Violet try to take down the vanguard, as it were, of these corpse burners. And you see that guy in the background who's still processing everything, and you just like sidewinder or firebolt into him, hitting him square in the leg, dealing 6 fire damage as he like tries to put out the fire and on his robe. Is that all you can do this turn? You have a bonus action left over, and you still have your full movement.
All right. Can I just move up a bit?
How far would you like to move up? Like I said, they're about 50 feet away from you. It's like the first set of bad guys. It's about 50 feet away from you.
Can I move up like? Well, actually, I could just use my face up. I have enough. Can I actually just face up like 20 feet closer?
Yeah. Remind me again, what season of Fae are you?
I am spring.
Okay. So your phase step. Just a reminder, every Elgin phase step is unique based on what element it is, or what form of the season it's in. And so for you, you have a unique ability because you're the form of spring. Let's see here.
Basically, you can give it to a different person if you want. Instead.
Yeah, you can touch one willing creature
Yeah.
within 5 feet of you. That creature then teleports instead of you. So yeah, if you want, you can either teleport one of your allies, which in this case is purely Squarb or Mr. Bones, and then instead of you being teleported.
Mr. Bones is not going to be too much help.
Hey, Scorb, you want to get teleported?
You'll be shunted,
Where?
You'll be shunted 30 feet in the
front.
direction of her choice.
That's up to 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She can go
Okay.
as far as 30 feet.
I'll tell you what. Put me where you think I'll do the most damage.
All right. Ooh. Let's see.
Look at us pulling off more combo moves.
Yeah. I will remind. Okay, so just in case you forgot, I will remind you once more. Your nearest targets are 50 feet away from you. Your second nearest target is about 60. Or no, correction. You guys moved up. I apologize. Your nearest targets are about 40 feet away. Your second nearest is about 50 feet away. Your third target, which is the one you swung at, is about 65 feet away. You can shunt him as far as 30.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna chuck him at the farthest that I can go, which is 30 feet.
Okay. You're being
Have
sent to
fun
the
on
front.
the Fate travels.
So as she gains your permission, you feel that chaos energy from the Feywild sort of peel and cut open the veil between dimensions temporarily. And she pushes you through that crack in the veil she created. The smell of brownies and freshly baked goods and tea and coffee wash over you as you then feel a literal spring in your step, as it were, as you appear on the opposite end of this portal 30 feet from where you once stood.
Cool. Well, I imagine that puts me in range to actually walk up and hit somebody now.
Yeah, you are now at least a minimum of 15, 20 feet away from the closest target. Also, Visper, make sure you notate one note, one use of your face step.
All right.
How far away is the guy that Millennia set on fire?
He's in the pyre, so he's like 5 feet away from you.
Cool. I want to. I want to beat him up.
Okay, yeah,
He's already having a bad day. Let's make sure he doesn't get up.
Yeah, he's prone and on fire, so you're rolling with advantage regardless. So
Yeah. So, we'll go ahead and just take an attack action,
okay,
and that is a 17. I think is that right? Yeah, 17 to hit.
that will hit. Roll your damage.
Cool. That is 1d8 plus 4, and he gets a lockdown mark, which doesn't mean anything until I hit him again.
Fair enough.
That is. Oh, not. That's the wrong thing. That'd be. We'll
Oof.
take the first roll. I mean, can we take the first roll I did because that was dumb?
Yeah,
Okay, so that'd be 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay, so add that to the fire you just took, and then it's got a lockdown mark. And all right, Claire, you have a second attack, and your bonus action is still available to you.
Cool. So we'll go ahead and do the second attack, and that is a much meatier 19 to hit.
Did you roll with advantage?
I mean, I can.
You should, because you have advantage on a prone target.
Okay. So instead of 19, it's 22, I think.
Yeah, this is just to confirm if you rolled a nat 20 or not, my friend. Like
I was a little off. 23.
Yeah, no matter what you're hitting, like 19 will beat its AC base, but like I just wanted to see if you rolled a nat 20.
That's totally fair. For 7 points of damage on that second hit.
Okay, and then he has to make a Constitution saving throw because he's got a lockdown mark, correct?
Yes.
DC of.
Let me just pull that back up real quick.
I should remember this by now, but honestly.
DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so it's here. That is a fail.
Okay, so now this guy is restrained.
In the fire.
In the fire.
The one you just doused?
She
It-
didn't douse it for some reason. The fire could not be doused.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
didn't work.
Something is preventing the fire from being doused, but that's working against him.
Can I use a bonus action to pull him out of the fire?
I'll allow it, yeah.
I don't want him dying on us necessarily if we can help it, because this is a possible informant. And he'll
Right.
remember I pulled him out of the fire.
Fair enough.
He'll remember I put him in the fire.
Oh, I know he'll remember that, but he'll also remember that we pulled him out.
Alrighty, well, with that in mind, I believe that's everybody. So first things first, before you roll initiative, everybody except for Violet, please roll Constitution saving throws, DC 15.
I succeed.
Okay.
I do not.
19 on
Bummer.
dice.
Oh, you piece of shit! I'm gonna kill you.
Who's gonna die? Did Ian's dice start being dumb?
No, that was my brother, and I don't know if he meant the cat or somebody outside of the room.
Let's
Man,
see.
I mixed Dennis and you up because starting over. I get your brother and you mixed up because your voices are very similar.
Yeah, it's fair.
Sorry, I forgot we were live.
Yeah. One moment.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go find out what the heck's happening there. Oh, that sucks.
Anywho. Fisper, did you roll your Constitution saving throw?
Oh, no.
Please go
No,
ahead and
I
do
did
that.
not.
DC 15.
I got a 16, barely passed.
Okay.
You know what? I'm glad I'm the one who failed.
Yeah, you
Barely
know.
pass is a pass.
All right.
Yep.
Millennia, please take
Yep.
the poisoned condition,
Okay.
Oh.
and you will also suffer 7 points of poison damage.
Cut in half because I have the ring of poison resistance.
That you do. However,
Attack rolls.
okay, so this is not damage done by a spell or an attack by an enemy. This is just environmental damage. So your battle junkie stat table does not need to be rolled.
Yep.
And then after that, so go ahead and everybody please roll initiative for me.
Would that be 3 or 4 damage?
Reduced to half, you will be taking 3 damage.
Hang on.
By the way, I just remembered the guy who I hit with arrows is poisoned until the end of my turn.
Thank you. I was going to ask that next, just so I have it notated. Okay. So, where did my initiative tracker go?
Thank God I rolled above a 10.
Where's my initiative tracker? Guess I'm making a new initiative tracker.
Also, I think Scorb said BRB.
No, I said hang on
Oh,
so that I
okay.
could verify, because I figure.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Violet. What do you got?
18.
18. Okay, Linnea.
18 as well.
Who has the higher dex?
Well,
Millennia.
yeah, because I have a +7 to my initiative because of alert.
Okay,
I have 14 decks. You have.
I have 14 as well.
Oh. Well, alert, so.
Yeah.
I'll give it to alert. Visper. What did you roll for your initiative? Yes. Chat. Fuck.
Okay.
I got a 13.
Very nice. My initiative is 22,
Nice.
because I nat 20'd.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Although I think Ian just stepped away.
Yep.
Anywho, so we know what I'm doing in my downtime. We know a little bit of what else, so what's everyone else doing in their downtime?
In character or out of character?
Out of character, because I figure there's not a whole lot of role playing that we're doing while we're getting ready for combat to start.
Yeah. I don't know. I've mostly just been allowing myself to pace around because my headphones have a long cord.
Fair enough. I have been spending a lot of my downtime playing Final Fantasy and writing character backstory for that because I'm ridiculous. And
Nice.
then I picked up this book my roommate recommended to me forever ago, The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. Holy fuck.
Now,
Welcome back.
Visper, what did you roll for your initiative?
It was a 13.
Thank you, and then Scorb.
22.
Thank you. Okay. Moving right along. Fucking kill myself.
Please don't.
Try to have a fun day with my friends and goes to the side.
Oh, I should pick up Carpenter.
You guys actually rolled so that way you all go before my fucking cultists. I rolled like dog water.
Oh no.
Oh.
I rolled,
It's a bad day for them.
I
Oh.
rolled like absolute dog water.
I'm so sorry.
Oof.
Bro, it's bad.
Oof.
It's real bad. So basically, it's
We win.
Yeah, basically, it's like basically the order is players, then the enemies.
Oh dear.
It's bad. It's bad. But starting with Scorb, going on to Millennia, then Violet, then Whisper.
Cool. So Squarb's gonna look down to the guy he just pulled out of the fire real quick and just like very quietly, very low voice say, "Just remember I could have left you in there." And then turn to the next nearest target and go fight.
Cool. Can you quickly just give me an intimidation?
Oh, absolutely I will. That is a 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
He'll remember this.
All of us are really good at intimidation.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got a
I'm-
+5.
Yeah, I don't know why
I'm
we
good
aren't
if it's
strong-arming
strength
more.
based.
Surprised we're not strong-arming
I
people
mean,
more.
To be fair, I was rolling really bad on the dice for my intimidation for the bulk of the game, so I just
That's-
hadn't been doing it.
That's fair. You had a precedent to work with. All right.
Anywho,
I mean, Violet has +11.
God.
next
Maybe-
nearest target, I'm gonna go ahead and just march right up and smack him twice.
All right, go ahead and roll. Let's see if you hit.
Okay, so for the first attack, that is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. 24 to hit.
Will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Cool. For damage, that is 5 points of damage on the first hit,
Okay.
and he gets a lockdown mark.
Yep, already marked down.
Second hit is 1 more than last time.
Will hit.
I rolled 17 on dice,
Yep, will hit.
so that is 8 points of damage and a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, please.
Oof, okay, shit. Let me see here. That is 1 off. It's really hoping to match to succeed at minimum. So that is a fail. So he is
Cool.
restrained.
So I've got 2 guys restrained now,
Yeah. Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Millennia, you're up with Violet on deck.
Okay. Bonus action rage.
Of course.
The dude I hit, not the dude I drop kicked, but the dude I slashed.
Mhm.
I would like him to make a DC 16 deck save.
He can't. He's restrained.
Ah, okay.
Well, correction. It's not that he can't. It's that there would
He
be
auto fails.
there would
Yeah.
be actually 0 point in him doing it.
Okay, cool. He will take 4 lightning damage just off of me activating my rage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to finish the job on him.
Oh wait, it just says he has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Fuck it. Let me see what I get. Maybe I'll
Okay.
get lucky in 2 nat 20s. Never
Are you
mind.
trying to kill the guy that was in the fire?
No.
No.
Okay, I was gonna say
The
I
guy
took
you
the
just restricted.
I was gonna say I took the trouble of intimidating that guy. I'd like for him to not get fucked up, but the one I just restrained is fine.
Yeah, no, I slashed after I drop kicked, so
Okay.
All right, so I rolled a nat 1.
all right. So yeah, he takes the 4 lightning damage.
Okay, cool.
And then first attack, I'm using Great Weapon Master.
Okay, so it's
I'm
minus
also
5 to whatever you're rolling.
Yep.
Okay.
I am also, because I'm poisoned. Oh wait, no, it's a bonus action to use that. Never mind. This is gonna be with
I
disadvantage.
would like to remind you that you are a barbarian.
Reckless attack.
Reckless attack is a bonus action.
Is it? I thought it was just part of your attack action.
No,
That sucks.
That's dog water, but okay.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
Baldur's
Where
Gate
are-
3 made Barbarians so much better with just making that into.
They also have to make it streamlined
not
for a
bonus
video
action.
game and for newbies.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
just
not a
Yeah, it
bonus
is.
action.
Declare.
Okay.
It's an attack
Yeah.
modifier.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a class feature.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just that I get
Yep.
advantage on you should anything survive long enough to hit you.
Yeah. Okay. I'll get a flat roll then.
All right, cool. There you go.
So that was an 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Wait,
second attack.
wait.
What?
Hold up.
Okay.
He is restrained. You already got advantage on the roll. No. You already had advantage plus reckless, so yeah. But
Yep.
You can still roll with advantage regardless because he's restrained. So
All right. So second attack.
I think the smoke got to you.
That's a 12 to hit.
That also sadly will not hit.
Yeah. I'm just like.
Okay. Do you
That's
have anything
my
else on your
turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, please roll a Constitution saving throw, DC 15.
17.
Okay, you are no longer poisoned as your body has staved off the poisonous fumes,
Huzzah.
which means you don't take any further poison damage.
Hooray.
Alrighty, so that is your turn. Violet, you're up with Visper on deck.
Yep. Bonus action, Form of Dread. I get 17 temp HP. That's awesome.
That's wild. Okay,
That's max temp HP.
that's disgusting.
Yeah. 1d10 plus charisma plus proficiency is awesome. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I'm gonna rush up to the guy I had already shot with arrows.
Okay, go ahead.
And attack with my longsword.
Okay, weapon of certain death.
Yep.
Okay, double checking. Go ahead. And
Do I have advantage? I
Uh,
shouldn't.
You should not know because none of your allies are nearby him.
Got it. So my two attacks are 17 and 18 to hit.
Both will hit.
Now, let me just double check if this is a once per turn thing.
And then Visper, start preparing your turn.
All right.
For the record, none of them are beasts.
Oh! For the record, these are all humans. Humanoids. So in addition, once during each of your turns when you hit a... Okay, so it is only once.
Yeah, it is only.
So I deal 5, 6,
It's 11,
4.
15.
So yes, 15 damage.
Okay. And then your form of dread is activated when you hit a target. So what is your
Yes,
DC
so
to
they
avoid
need
a-
to make a 15 wisdom save.
Well, if my rolls have been ass all fucking night, let's see how this rolls. You've got to be shitting me, dude. I got a 14.
Oh, no.
Oh god,
Dude, I'm
that would have passed last
Dude,
session.
I'm so molding. I'm so pissed.
I do not blame you, bud.
But like, it's a good molding because I'm like, dude, my players are shining. But like, my guy, come on, fucking be better cultists.
To be fair, like, you are the DM, and for plot purposes, fudging is never, like, truly frowned on.
I know, but in this instance, like, these are nothing characters.
Yeah, so why bother?
I'm kind of in a.
So yeah, he's frightened until the end of my next turn, and he stops being poisoned.
And he stops being poisoned.
Yes, because
Okay.
it was only till the end of my next turn, which is
Okay.
this turn. right
Okay,
now.
cool. And you don't. Oh shit! I forgot. I apologize. Squarb, I will have to ask you to roll a Constitution saving throw DC 15
Oh,
again.
yeah, that's
I do
okay.
apologize for that.
That's fine, whatever. I pass with a total of 18.
Perfect. Don't even worry about it. All right, cool. And then Violet, you're immune to poison for the time being, or at least inhaled poisons. So yeah, that
Yep.
is going to be. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's action, bonus action, movement. Yep.
Okay. And that was also your thirsting blade, so you did get your 2 attacks, correct?
Yep.
Perfect. All right,
Did.
Visper, you are up. I didn't miss a message, did I?
No.
Okay.
Gosh, I was muted the entire time.
Wild.
It's okay.
But anyways, I'm gonna ask again. Sorry if I keep on asking, but how far am I away from everybody?
You're still 50 feet away, which is safe enough for you to not be attacked from anybody else. But I will
Dang
remind you.
it! All
But I
right.
will remind you.
And close enough for you to attack
Yeah,
with most
get
of
enough,
your
get close enough
spells.
for you to hit all your spells predominantly. But I will remind you, 3 of your allies are near 2 enemies.
And cookies are on the line.
The cookies. Is there a chance where I can just does moving count as like my turn?
It's part of your turn, so you can move, you can attack or cast a spell, and then you can use your bonus action to do anything that fits within the bonus action economy. And then you also have a reaction every turn that refreshes the start of your turn. But a reaction is something that can happen outside of your turn.
By the way, don't
Alright.
forget about your meta magics.
And you have meta magics. I forgot about that. Yeah, your spells, your sorcerer's
Ways to
points.
modify your spells.
Yeah, it's just like what's it called to increase the stuff, but alright, I
You
have
have twin
lots of
spell, which makes your firebolt into an AOE. Kind of into 2-target.
Mafia
I
is moving
do.
farther and farther away from their mic.
I'm sorry. I'm not in a mood to sit down in my chair right now, so I'm pacing around my room.
I desperately wish for a standing desk. Like I am desperate for a standing desk that can convert to a sitting desk.
Anyway, you have twin spell, which makes firebolt into AOE and lets you hit 2 targets if you use that. You also, I think, have. Let me double check.
She's got a lot.
Ooh,
Visper's got a
did
lot.
not know that.
You also have transmuted, which lets you change damage type, which isn't as helpful in this specific instance.
Well,
but
specifically,
twin spell is
yeah,
nice.
it specifically that you change the damage type of a spell you already know.
Yeah.
Which
Alright.
I'm looking over her spells. I just realized she's got a lot of fire.
Yeah, it's just fire after fire after fire.
Why does the Princess of the Spring Court know primarily fire spells?
Why shouldn't the Princess of the Spring Court primarily know fire spells?
Because
When the sun comes back out.
that's more of a summer thing by design, but
Well,
mean-
yes, but we've met this one. She's a rebel.
sure.
A chaotic
wasn't
ball of
your-
energy.
Isn't your spouse to be from the summer court?
No.
No, he's winter court. Or
Yes.
am I just wrong?
I
That
thought
is-
it was autumn.
I'm just wrong.
He's from the Gloaming Courts. That's all you know.
Oh, okay.
So he cannot be from the Summer Court.
I have so many meta magics. I'm just realizing that now.
Oh yeah.
Your options.
It's really it's something that you should be utilizing more because it's very powerful.
I mean,
It's
when
like
she
the whole point of picking sorcerer.
I mean, when she remembered, she was converting spell slots and points left and right. Like,
Yes, those are real. That's really good.
that was real, and I was like, God, I can't make her spend more spell slots because she just keeps spending them. Hold on. Hello.
Hold on.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's.
No.
What are you even doing there? Milk.
It reminds me of that one Vine, the one that goes like, what's it called? It goes like Mulk. That one Vine or something.
Malk.
Yeah, Malk.
Milkshake.
I love that video so much.
I still miss Vine.
I don't think
Me
that was a
too. They should
Vine.
have never. I think that was just a YouTube skit, but it made its way
Yeah.
onto Vine. I
'Cause,
miss
the bit
Vine.
I'm thinking of is way too long to have been a Vine. With Malk and Milkshake.
Yeah, what's it called? That skit on YouTube was funny. I think of it from time to time. Vine also just lives rent free in my head. I can't get rid of it. I miss it so much.
Thinking about like older internet meme skit things. Did you watch Llamas with Hats?
Yes.
Yes.
Llamas with
Yeah.
Hats is great.
Cite not the deep magic to me, witch, for I was there when it was written.
It is one of those things where I'm never ever gonna go back and watch it again because I'm scared it's gonna ruin my nostalgia for it.
It actually
Boy.
still holds up surprisingly well.
You can always watch the new version where they re-edited everything to work with YouTube monetization.
My personal favorite one that they did was Charlie Tay Unicron, where they were basically just like, fine, fans, you want it done like this? Fuck you, here's how stupid you are. Fun fact, that's kind of what happened with Hotline Miami. The devs were so disappointed by the fan reaction to the original game and the demand for a sequel that when they made the sequel, they specifically demonized their fans and ended the game with a nuke.
Yeah, Hotline Miami 2 is a strange game.
Well, I mean, because it was never meant to exist. The entire
Yeah.
purpose of Hotline Miami 2 is to give the fan base the level editor. Because their response was, we only ever intended to make one. You all missed the point so hard that we may as well capitalize on it, but we're going to tell you you're an idiot to your face and then say, fuck you. You want to make more game? Have more game. You want to have more game? Make it yourself.
I keep on forgetting I have many sorcery points. I never use them.
It's something that will make your combat, your already high kill count even higher.
Yeah.
I could just take back some of my 3rd level spell slots
Yep.
and my 4th level. This
Yeah,
is
you-
great.
What you can do is if you have too many first level spell slots that you're not using, well, you can just kind of make them into 3rd level spell slots.
Yep.
I barely use my 1st level spells.
Yeah, Sorcerer gets wild.
Yeah.
I like using like what's it called? 2nd and 3rd level.
Yeah.
Sometimes I use my 4th level, and then if I want to go fully chaotic or something, then I decide to use my 5th level.
You only
But
just got your 5th level this level, so you haven't really had the chance yet. I believe, if I remember.
I swore I had it like before we just leveled up, if I can recall.
You've had 4th level spells for a while, but I'm pretty sure 9th is the first level you have 5th level. I should know this. I'm a full caster main.
Maybe I'm just
9.
misremembering. I
Yeah.
probably am.
Yeah, you only get your 5th level spells at level 9. You might be thinking of your
Gotcha.
4th levels because your 4th level slot you've
Yeah.
mostly used for upcasting, and that's the same thing you're going to do with your 5th level most likely.
Dang it, I forgot. I should have chose that spell instead when I was updating to level 9.
It's okay.
No.
If you have some changes that you would like to make to your character sheet, talk to the DM about it. I'm sure he'll be more than accommodating.
Yeah, I will definitely talk to Ekion about that because I remember talking about it last session and I had to go and I forgot to update my spells. So I was trying to rush before today's session and then I completely forgot about it.
It's okay.
It would have been so funny too.
Okay, so, Whisper, what did you plan on doing? I apologize.
You're good. I just realized that I have sorcery points and I can use them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
So I need to. I need my 3rd level spell slots back. I spent too many. But what I'm going to do is, since I'm too far away, I'm gonna, let's see, let me go to my bonus actions. Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to phase step the farthest I can go, which is 30 feet.
Okay.
Next, I would like to go and what's it called? Ba-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na. I would like to cast what's it called? Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. I just got a huge brain fart.
Awesome. Can you describe the spell?
I'm looking. So I had one, then I read it. I was like, that would not work with what I just did. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go on with the good old what you call it, Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
Okay.
Second level
Okay.
Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
And
So
you can twin spell to make it attack 2 people.
I keep on forgetting about that. Oh my god. Uh, I would like to.
If
I
you
would
want,
like
I
to
can
do.
backseat drive you a little bit until you get used to
Please.
these being here.
Is that allowed?
I mean, it's advice at this point. I don't mind.
I mean-
Backseat gaming. Let's go.
This is still your very first campaign, isn't it,
Yeah,
Lumi?
like, there's
Yep.
like I have no
Yeah.
qualms with you learning how to play a character. Like just know you have a lot at your disposal, and I gave you a really powerful magic item as well. So it's like I threw a lot at you, and you chose a very interesting first class.
Woo.
Okay, so you're
Alright.
casting this at 2nd level, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
so
I will.
because you're going to try to twin spell it, am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to spend 2 sorcery points because it's a sorcery point equal to the spell's level.
Mhm.
Alright.
Since you're casting it as a 2nd level, you're going to spend 2 sorcery points.
Your sorcery points are kept under the actions tab, just underneath
found
all of
two.
your. Awesome.
You can just
7
scroll
left.
through limited use. There you go. Okay, then
Mhm.
go ahead and hit the Chaos Bolt +7, where it says to hit the 2-hit DC.
Alright.
And then we're going to see here what we got.
I got a 19.
We'll definitely hit one of your targets. Now roll for the 2nd attack.
I got
A 17.
Oh, sorry, my bad. The first one was a 19. The second one was a 17. My bad.
No, you said 19 the first time. You're good.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, so they both hit. All right,
All right.
so Chaos Bolt's a little finicky. What you're gonna do is that you're gonna hit that 2d8. All right, right next to that +7.
All right.
This is for the first one. Okay.
Got a 6.
Okay. Now pick one of those numbers, the 1 or the 5, and that is going to be the damage type of Chaos Bolt.
All right. I'm choosing 1.
So it's gonna be acid. Now roll an extra d6 because that is also part of the spell, which is because the target takes 2d6 or 2d8 plus 1d6.
An extra 2d6 because it's second level spell.
Yes, so it's actually going to be.
Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then it's going to be 4d6 because it's a second level
Ooh.
spell.
No,
No, am I?
it's just
misreading it?
2d6.
Okay, then
At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, each target takes 1d6 extra damage of the type rolled.
I just said added 1d6.
Yeah, so 2d8 plus 2d6.
All right. So how am I rolling then?
You already rolled your 2d8, right?
No.
Yeah,
Wait.
she
Yeah.
did. She did
Yes.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Now
I did,
roll
I did.
Now
2d6.
roll 2d6 for the extra damage.
And yeah, and then you're done.
All right.
For the first.
Then you
bolt.
do it again.
I got a 1.
For 2d6.
2d6.
Oh. Sorry, my bad.
You're good.
Where would I find that?
Just roll the
Wait,
d6
bottom
one more
I'm
time.
good?
Just roll it one more time. Yeah, roll
Alright.
the d6 one more time.
Okay, so 5 in total.
Okay,
Got a
cool.
1 and a 4.
All right, cool. So that is
Awesome.
so on top of the damage that she dealt, that is 11 acid damage.
And now you do it again.
And now you do it again. So now roll 2d8 from the Chaos Bolt again. So hit that 2d8 on the cross.
All right.
Chaos Bolt again.
That is a 6.
A 1 and a 5 again. Pick 1 or 5.
Well, I'm gonna do a 5 this time.
Okay, so now it's lightning damage. Now roll 2d6.
Alright. That is a 3.
So 3 additional lightning damage. That's 9 lightning damage. And it's hitting a separate target. Since you managed to hit, and I didn't ask you which target you were aiming at, I'm going to give you the choice. You can, in this very moment, hit either a restrained target, a frightened target, or the target that you had hit before, or a wholly new target.
Wait, there's a new target?
There are 5 people that you are fighting.
There are 5? I thought
And
it
we've-
was
And we've
3.
hit 4.
You've all
Alright.
you've all smacked around 4. But there are
There's
5
still a fresh
people.
guy
yeah,
on the
there's still a
battlefield.
fresh dude on the battlefield. Yes. So you can either
Well,
hit.
since he's fresh meat, I might as well hit him.
Okay, so
He
that,
joined in too.
okay,
Get a little
counts.
damage.
Okay, that counts for 1 target. Now who's the other target?
I'm gonna go for the frightened one.
Solid.
Awesome, thanks.
Okay, so then that's I'm going to treat that as the second attack. So the first
Got it.
one takes 11 damage, and the second one takes. No, hold on a second. I did that wrong. The first one took 6, 5. No, that is correct. 11 damage, and the second person took 9 damage. All right, cool. So the frightened one took 9 damage. All right, cool. They are both still standing, obviously, because one's fresh, and then the other one survived.
Oh, shoot.
Uh,
Lumi says she just noticed the time.
That's why I was trying to get through it. I do apologize.
Yeah, I
Lumi.
literally just noticed. My fault.
No, you're good. You're good. I will. Who's comfortable piloting multiple characters throughout the rest of this fight?
Yeah.
All right, Lumi. We will cover you by having not Mafia cover your character, and then we will
Alright.
reconvene next Sunday. Okay.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Make sure to be as chaotic as possible.
Yep.
Yeah,
Every
you
chaotic
gotta
moments in character.
yeah, you gotta hug fireball. You gotta hug fireball the next guy.
Yes, please do that because I was actually planning to do
Oh,
a face step and then hug
No.
fireball. Bye.
bye. All right. Now because she did cast a leveled spell,
Yep.
Right.
you need to now roll a 6 or higher to not cause a wild magic surge.
15.
Okay. On a 6 or
6
or lower.
Due to how D&D Beyond works, I don't have access to any of the buttons to actually click to roll anything, which
no
is fine. I can
problem.
just roll
If you want to, okay,
the
so
dice and
I
add the math myself.
I do have her character sheet up, and I do have access to it. So, if need be, you can just tell me what you want to do based on how you remember her character, and then
Mhm.
I will do it.
I have her character up, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I can do all the modifications and the rules if you.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, that was Visper's turn. Now it's my cultist. One of them is restrained. He can't. Oh wait. DC 15 Constitution to break from the lockdown restraint.
Let me double check on that. I believe that is correct, though.
Alrighty.
Okay. On a failed save, creature is restrained and must make another save at the end of each of its turns.
Okay, well, it's not the end of its turn; it's the start of its turn. Okay. He's restrained, which means he can't do a whole lot. He can't move. He has disadvantage on his attack rolls, and he's disadvantaged dexterity saving throws. Okay, well, he is still gonna attempt to swing. Let's see here. So both. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Scorb, what's your AC?
19.
Rolling with disadvantage. No on the first attack. Come on. Oh, fuck you. I'm rolling with disadvantage. I just got a nat 20. Come the fuck on, dog.
Oh no.
Dog. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So that's his turn. Cultist number 2 is the frightened cultist. He has to attempt to run away from you.
Did you roll him saving against the restrained?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Am I is it it's just a constitution saving throw? There's no advantage disadvantage, right?
I believe so.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
If I've been tracking
Okay.
Yeah.
things correctly in my
All right,
mind.
cool. Then
I'm sorry, what was the question?
there's no disadvantage or advantage from the restrained, right? From you. When he's trying to
No,
make the
it
save?
doesn't. It shouldn't unless he's got something else that's giving him disadvantage. No.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Oh my god, he matched. That's a pass. Okay, so he's out. He's at least no longer able to. He's at least able to move next turn, assuming he doesn't get locked down again. He's at least able to move next turn, so I can remove that. Okay, so next is the frightened guy.
Yeah, the mark still exists, but he's escaped lockdown.
Yeah. Okay, so next is the frightened guy. Disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight and cannot willingly move closer to you. Okay. I believe this
He doesn't technically have to run away, but
right. That's a specific thing from spells and
Yeah,
spell like effect.
that's
Okay.
fear spell.
Then in this instance, then ooh, that's a good question. I'm gonna. Given the circumstances, I think even though he's under duress, I think he's still gonna swing. He's going with a fight response to his fear. What is your armor class?
Should be 17.
Double check
Yeah.
that for me. Alrighty. Rolling. There it is. There's a hit. Even if it is just a match. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's with disadvantage. Hold on. Okay, no, his other attack was higher. So yeah, Violet, you will be taking the hit.
Okay.
So that is going to be a. Let's see. There it is. Okay, so you will be taking 2d8
Okay.
so that is 4 plus that's 11 necrotic damage. As you so you'll take 11 necrotic damage as he through his sheer fear he whispers some sort of spell, and you see that his hand begins to emit a sort of dark miasma that's very similar to like smoke, and he tries to push you away, and in doing so you feel this necrotic energy like course through your body. It's very unfamiliar to you. So you'll take 11 necrotic damage there, and then go ahead and make a athletics or acrobatics check, because he's also going to spend his second attack to attempt to shove you.
Not one, so I am shoved.
Oof.
Okay, yeah. So he's going to shove you 5 feet away from him instead of trying to knock you prone. And that will be his turn. So he's still, and then at the end of the turn, he's have to make a wisdom saving throw, or is it just the frightened status goes away?
Frightened status goes away at the end of his turn, but since he shoved me, he can run away, and I won't get opportunity attack.
Fair enough. I think in this moment, I think his morality, the moment his turn ends, he finds his resolve to fight through it, and then he's no longer frightened of you as a result of the effects that you applied to him, seeing as he was able to push you away successfully. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Okay, so cultist number 3 is the guy in the back here, the 65-foot guy from Visper, and he is going to. You see him casting a spell. Nobody is close enough to him, so he's going to be able to get that off. So I need everybody. Actually, yeah, that's everybody in line of sight. So I have to roll for Vesper too. Everybody needs to roll a Constitution saving throw. This is a DC 15.
Fail.
I pass.
21.
Visper got a nat 20.
Damn.
Hey!
Why the fuck is this not happening to me?
No, it is happening to you just when it's for us.
That's fair. That's fair. So Violet, you failed.
Yep.
Okay. And then Millennia, what did you get?
I got 21.
And then Squarb.
I passed, but the total is 19.
Okay, cool. Okay, so so this is a actually no, wait a minute. This is a gaseous ability. Violet, I don't think you suffer any of the effects, because this is a gaseous spell that he's emitting.
Awesome.
And
Perfect.
it's poisoned. So actually, due to the effects of the mask, you're immune to this effect. That's silly.
Big
yes.
fan.
So what happens is that he takes in a huge amount of air, and then he exhales this like dark, almost smoky purple mist that washes over all of you, but you were all able to shrug off the resistance. Or in Violet's case, she was wearing a mask of protection that just completely makes her immune to poison effects, that are inhaled. And so in this instance, yeah, you successfully avoid being hit by a very potent poison spell, mind you. I was kind of sad about that, but good on you.
Is it
Some people
all creatures, or is it just enemy creatures?
These it affects enemy creatures exclusively.
I
okay.
see.
Yeah, henceforth why I didn't make the cultist roll. Let's see. That one is the one you restrained and intimidated, so that one doesn't get. Oh wait, no, he can still make his
He can make his
restraint.
decision.
Yeah, he can make his decision. He's going to attempt to break free from the restraints just ever so quickly. And he rolls with disadvantage because
Double nat 1.
Yeah, because he's intimidated, he's gonna roll with disadvantage. And oh, I was that close to rolling a nat 1. I was gonna rip you a new one. But no, he rolled a 5 for his low roll, so that is a that is an 8. That sucks.
And
So
that's to escape restraints?
that was to escape restraint. Yeah,
Cool. 2 more of those. I mean, 2 more failures and he's paralyzed.
exactly. That's what I was worried about. Okay, so I'll mark that down. Cat, I love you. Not now. And then finally, the last cultist. He is going to He's gonna try to double up, and he's going to try to swing at Millennia because she's the one who drop kicked his buddy.
You get advantage on this.
Yes, Millennia, what is your armor class?
It is 16.
16. Okay, with advantage. I was successful. Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna roll 2d8. I love you, cat, but fuck off, please. Please stop rubbing your face into my toes. 2d8 necrotic damage is going to be okay, cool. It's going to be a total of 8 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And because he did attack you, go ahead and roll your wisdom DC 10.
Yep.
Hey, out of curiosity, is this happening next to me?
Oh, actually, positionally, yes, it is.
Yeah. So I'd like to use my sentinel attack.
Yeah, read it out so that way everybody can remember that.
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Okay, yeah, roll for it.
Let's go. Sentinel
rolled
is
a
such an awesome feat.
I rolled a 10 on my wisdom save.
You are safe.
Cool.
Sentinel's
so-
what makes marshals viable. Yes.
So that will be I'm really bad at math. I'm so sorry.
Welcome to my
That's
world.
a 15 to hit.
Will hit.
Egg salad. That is 8 points of damage. And did this guy have a lockdown mark already or no?
He did not. This is the fresh one.
Okay, so he gets a lockdown mark.
Okay. Down. All right, cool. And then you dealt how much?
Shoot, it just went away.
Eight.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then
Noted.
I would also like to hit him with an unwavering mark. That way he has to hit me or he has disadvantage.
Okay, let me just go ahead and write that down as one of his conditions. Okay. And that is notated.
Okay, and that is until the end of my next turn, he has to hit somebody. He has to hit me or roll with disadvantage.
Fun. I will.
Cool.
Yep. All right. And that is my cultists. Score top of the round. It's you, then followed by Millennia.
Hey, so that guy who just hit Millennia is going to take another couple of swings to the face.
Oh, fair enough. Also, why did my stream elements just reset my stream? Did my stream
Oh.
kick?
So,
Your
yeah,
stream
it
didn't
looks
go down for me, I don't think.
Yeah, it's still up and running.
Good. All right, I'll take it.
Everything
But
looks fine to me.
It's weird that Stream Elements has that message.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because it only happens when I start the stream.
Anywho, that's a 16 to hit.
Will hit.
Cool. And max damage, 12 points.
Ooh, solid. Which one? Are you
And-
you're hitting the one you locked down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the one I'm about to lock down if he fails his DC 15.
Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and roll that real fast. And that is 15, right?
Yeah.
That is a fail.
Cool.
The dice.
So
are kind
he-
to me today.
So he is restrained.
Okay, replacing this with restrained. So he cannot. So he has to actively hit you, otherwise he suffers a disadvantage, and he's restrained.
If he has to target me with his attack to not roll with disadvantage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, he does roll with disadvantage, and if he attacks somebody else, I can make a special melee attack against him on my next turn as a bonus action with advantage and +4 extra damage.
Gotcha.
But that also goes away at the end of my turn.
Okay.
Anywho, so second hit, because he's restrained, is that with advantage?
Yes, because he's restrained. You
Okay.
attack with advantage. He attacks with disadvantage.
Okay, so that is 19 or 10. I'm gonna take the 19 because
Obviously.
advantage. And then for damage, again, 12 points of damage.
Okay. Oh,
Nothing special with the attack this time,
Okay.
because he's already restrained. Now he needs to fail 3 saving throws to escape or be paralyzed.
Fair enough.
Or
Okay.
succeed in, yeah, he's just got to escape. Anywho, you get what I mean.
Oh, wait a minute.
Next person.
But wait a minute. Isn't it because every time you hit I'm forced to make a Constitution saving throw after the lockdown setup. After the
Oh
restraint?
yes, whenever lock strikes a creature with a lockdown mark, they must make a DC 15 saving throw in addition to suffering the attack's normal effects.
Okay,
On a
so-
failed save, the creature is restrained and must make another saving throw at the end of each of its turns. If it successfully saves against the effect 3 times, it has to escape 3 times in order to escape from the effect.
which means the previous guy that was restrained is still restrained, technically.
Yeah, I apologize, I forgot that part.
No, it's totally fine. I'm the one who wrote it in.
And then each successful attack with lock against the marked target forces the creature to roll another saving throw. So yes.
So okay, so I'm gonna roll for. So we already rolled for the restrained condition, so he's already restrained, and then the 2nd
Mhm.
attack is going to be for his if whether or not he's going to pass or fail the next 3.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
So-
let me go ahead and roll that. That is a fail, so he's got to fail 2 more, and then he's paralyzed. And then
Right.
for the other guy, he passed 1, so he doesn't have that note on him. So
Right.
all right, cool.
So he has to succeed 2 more in order to escape restraint. And that's that.
Okay, that will be Millennia with Violet on deck.
Alright.
Violet has the luxury of
So-
playing 2 characters, so it's technically Violet's turn 2 turns.
So,
I get to make many choices.
not counting the one who's intimidated, all the enemies around me are restrained.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. But so the one that is intimidated is actually off to the side. They
Yep.
are no longer near you, but the 2
Okay.
that are near you are in fact restrained. Yes.
Okay. I will go after the one that looks more hurt.
That would definitely be the one that Score put an unwavering mark on.
Okay.
The one I just smacked
The
down?
one you just smacked to shit.
Yeah, I just did 24 points of damage to that guy. He's not happy.
He's not
Okay.
looking pretty. He's not bloodied though, surprisingly.
That's okay.
And
He's
because
allowed to
we're
not be bloodied.
because restrained, this is with advantage.
Yes, indeed.
Cool. I'll wait. First attack, 29 to hit.
It'll definitely hit.
I wonder.
You want to roll
Oh,
your second
actually,
attack while
sorry.
you're here?
Sorry. It should be 24 to hit.
Still hits, but glad to know
I
you're
will
honest.
roll my I will roll my second attack. 20 to hit, dirty.
Will hit.
Okay. So roll this. 21 damage base on the first attack plus
Okay.
6 lightning damage.
Okay, so that's 27 points damage total.
And then second attack.
Swinging for the same guy.
Yep.
Okay. Remember to roll with
23 damage base.
Oh yeah, 23 damage base. Okay, so that's okay.
And then 10 lightning damage.
Damn.
I would also like him to make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
Before I do that, did you already calculate your rage modifier?
I forgot about that, so that's an additional 4 damage.
Okay. And then DC what?
16.
For what?
For my rage AoE.
Okay, so it's
Targeted AoE.
Okay, so is that a dexterity or?
Dexterity, yep.
Okay, I'll have you know these guys are not dexterous, but I'll give it a shot. You said it was a what?
16.
Fuck. He rolled a 16. But he
Just
has
a little tiny.
but he's restrained, so he's disadvantaged on
Yep.
the roll, so I have to roll again. Fuck. He
It's
rolled,
just a tiny bit of more damage.
he rolled 2 16s, but he is a -1 to his dex mod,
Oof.
so he whiffs the dexterity save.
1 additional lightning damage.
Let's go. Every hit point counts.
Okay, that's
How do you wanna
everything.
do this.
Oh, whoa! The little static shot got him.
He was on his literal last hit point.
Oh, that's sucks. So I slash him twice and then kind of turn to the other guy, and then like a little tiny wisp of lightning goes out and just slaps him in the face and kills him.
That's fucked up. You killed him with static electricity.
Does
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what 1 damage is.
Yep.
It's effectively what 1 lightning damage is static. Alrighty. So yeah, so that guy is cooked.
So, do you have your bonus action still for Great
That was
Weapon
my
Master
bonus
attack?
action.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no, that was my bonus action. So no.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Violet, you're on deck, and then Visper.
Okay, awesome. I'm
You're
going
forgetting
to.
about Mr. Bones, by the way.
Mr. Bones is a bonus action.
Mr. Bones takes a bonus action, which
I see.
yeah, Violet does not have many to spare often.
Ah.
However, Mr. Bones makes a great cheerleader. He has 2 femurs clanking together.
Yeah. Well, if I have an army of skeletons, if I have like 4 skeletons, then it's a bit more worth it. But normally with 1,
Yeah.
I love the idea
Um,
that you can use Mr. Bones to carry your bombs, and then he just drops the bombs on himself.
yeah,
He doesn't have to
I
roll
can
the
do that.
Constitution saving throw.
He's immune to poisons, so
He also doesn't have a
if I just load him up with normal
respiratory
poison
system.
bombs, then
Yeah, he also doesn't have a
anyway,
respiratory system, and all your bombs are inhalation-based bombs.
yes. So I am going to attack with my longsword once.
Okay,
So 22
will hit.
for 7 slashing damage.
Okay, and then what is your DC for frightened?
I'm not going to activate frightened on this one, but I
Okay.
am going to grab my extra d10, so that's 9 damage. Or sorry, it's 2 extra damage. 7 plus 2, 9.
Okay, cool. So then that was on top of your previous damage, which was also. Okay, got it. Cool.
Well, 9 total for this turn so far.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
No, he is still up.
Okay, then I'll attack again.
Okay.
20 to hit.
Will definitely hit.
5 damage, and this time I'll activate my fear.
Okay.
Just
DC.
I wanted to save it in case I could spread it out on someone who wasn't gonna die.
Yeah. DC what for wisdom?
15.
Okay. And roll. And he succeeds. He's not frightened.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Go him. Man,
Woohoo.
that shove really gave him the confidence boost he needed, huh?
Yeah.
All he had to do was shove an undead girl. That's awesome.
Wow, a bit of misogyny, I would think.
I would say.
I would say.
Really, we're all victims of this crime.
True.
Me, complicit in the crime.
I think that's Violet's turn. Well, actually, I have a free bonus action. Mr. Bone Man is gonna shoot the guy I'm attacking here.
Cool. Roll for it.
That is going to be a d20 plus 4 to hit. That's going to be an 11 to hit.
Sadly, not be able to hit.
Mr. Bones, you did so good.
He returns to using his femurs as thunder sticks.
I'm saying that as if Violet wasn't rolling worse earlier this session.
You're saying that with eyes rolled.
Anyway, on to Visper's turn.
Yes.
Visper, is there a way that I can get the guy in the back with a fireball and also one of the other guys without hitting a companion?
It's not close enough where you can get the others. You can get him and one other person.
Okay.
Which is the. Let's see here. Okay.
One Violet's fighting, I think.
Yes, you can snag him and yes, the one that Violet is fighting. Those are the only 2 you can get with a fireball. Everybody else is either too far away or there's a pyre of dead bodies that are blocking the fireball.
Yeah. I think even with just 2 targets, that's kind of worth it. I'll use I'll use her last third level at the moment,
Okay.
currently, to fireball those two.
Okay. So I need to roll dexterity 15 real fast.
Mhm.
Hey, there we go. The pendulum's starting to swing my way again. Okay, so the guy who tried to use the poison breath attack, he saves. And then
Okay.
the guy Violet is fighting whiffs. So you want me to roll the damage dice or do you want to roll the 8d6?
I can roll 8d6.
Cool.
Awesome. 22 fire.
22 fire damage, and then the guy that Violet's fighting takes the whole brunt of it. The other guy takes half, so he'll take 11 damage, so let me take that. Let's see here. Collecting all the damage up.
This matters for my next turn, but I completely forgot about my great weapon fighter feat or thing.
Great weapon master.
No, fighter.
Oh,
Because I
fighter.
rolled three
Fighting.
2s on my
Yes.
damage.
Okay, and then...
I'm in
Yeah,
pain.
you can re-roll
I always forget about that
those.
when I play.
I know I
Marshall.
can. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Next time.
okay. So the guy that you're fighting, Violet, the one who's next to you,
Mhm.
he's badly injured. Like he's on his
He's
last.
still alive?
He's on his last
Jeez.
legs. Yeah, barely, but he's on his last legs. Meanwhile, you see the cultist that spewed the poison fog. He seems to be relatively okay. He was pretty much untouched prior, aside from the firebolt that Visper hit him with, but otherwise he is relatively unharmed.
Okay. I'm going to spend 5 sorcery points to grab that 3rd level spell slot back.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and just edit that real fast.
Yep.
So, set.
So that's my action bonus
5.
action. And Visper's going to stay sort of in the back with Mr. Skeleton.
Okay. And let me
Yeah, that's
just
the turn.
refresh this. Okay. Next is the cultist. So we're gonna start with the guy who's about to die. He doesn't have much long left in him, so he's gonna start swinging at you, Violet. Let's see here.
Awesome.
What's your armor class one more time?
17.
Okay, swing number 1. And that is a whiff. And then swing number 2 is a nat 20. Oh my god!
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. So,
Ruh-roh.
let's see here. So he's still using that necrotic hand of his, so... wait. Where's my ruling? Did I write down my ruling for spells? I'm pretty sure I did. I want to make sure I'm not cheating you guys. Let's see. My house rule for spells... critting.
Oh, God. If this is the spell I think it is, that's scary.
It's a homebrew spell.
Oh, okay. It's not Vampiric Touch?
No, it is based off of Vampiric Touch though.
Got it.
Just for your own, your own nerdiness. It is based off of Vampiric
For
Touch.
my own metagaming
Yeah,
purposes.
yeah. Okay, so I didn't write it in for spells. Interesting. All right, well I'm just gonna because this is a melee touch attack, right? This is a melee spell attack. I'm going to treat it as the way I treated normal crits with weapon attacks. Okay, cool. So in that case, you'll be taking 16 plus whatever he rolls for his 2d8s. Just 8 plus 16 plus 15 is 31. 31.
Yep.
So he'll be taking so you'll be taking 31 points of damage.
Is
For the
fire
record, he
resistant?
doesn't, just in case, he does not actually regain any hit points because of certain Death Longsword.
I remember this.
Okay, got it.
But so he deals 31 points of necrotic damage, but he doesn't regain hit points. Instead, Violet, you lose a spell slot and he gains a spell slot.
Oh, what the fuck? That's scary.
You see why I made it a melee attack though.
That's terrifying. Violet doesn't have spells anymore. Okay.
So put Squarb in front.
And that's
I mean, it's not like Violet was using them, but
That's also
still.
fair.
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
it's not
you
like
summon
Squarb has
Squarb.
them.
Yeah.
Downside is
Downside is he has a spell slot.
yeah, downside is he got a spell slot back.
Ah.
And he
For the record, 4th level spell slot.
but fourth level spell slot?
Yep, I'm a
Oh.
level 7 warlock.
Hold on a second. I have a special thing for that. I didn't think it was going to come into play because I thought I was going to use this against Visper. But
Uh-oh.
okay. So sad that you hit him with the healing restriction because
Let's go.
but this is
Certain
different.
Death Longsword is certain to actually be useful.
It's certain to be useful no matter what as long as you hit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you said it was a 4th level spell slot, correct?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, because it is a 4th level spell slot, he will not regain hit points, but because of this unique homebrew spell, he does instead. So he'll get the spell slot, and then let me see here. I wrote it down here. Okay, cool. Instead, if it's a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, he gets an extra attack with this spell.
Oh.
So he can swing again. Yeah, but it's only of a 3rd level or higher. And if it's 2nd level or lower, then it's effectively vampiric touch, and he can just he can convert the spell into healing, equal to the spell slot times 5.
Okay.
Oh,
That's an interesting spell.
Yeah, so at most he can heal 10 hit points. I'm gonna roll to see if he hits 17, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that is a hit, but it's not a crit, so it's just
Got
a hit.
it.
So he's going to swing again. You're taking 2d8 necrotic, which is okay. I rolled low. It's 4 necrotic damage.
Got it. Awesome.
But you don't have any spell slots to siphon, do you?
No.
Okay, then he doesn't siphon any more spell slots from you.
On a scale of 0 to 54,
Yeah?
random number,
Yeah, random number.
Violet is at a 6.
Oh. Oh no.
To be fair,
This happens often.
To be fair, Violet is a glass cannon.
Yeah.
Violet is a glass cannon, and I went into this combat with 35 HP because a certain someone who is not here anymore. Last session.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I forgot to make everybody except for Violet. Everybody please
Con save?
roll- Yeah, con save for the poison in the air.
Yeah. 17 on dice.
I'm poisoned again.
And Visper's also poisoned. Visper rolled a nat 1.
Oh no.
Damn.
How much damage?
So let me just add the poisoned condition. Let's see here. Poisoned. There it goes. And then for you, Violet, if you just want to reload the page, that way you can track that the poison condition is on the character. And then-
Awesome.
okay, and then it's going to be 2d8. So let's see here. Okay, that's not too bad. I rolled low. It's 6 poison damage.
So 3 for me.
Yep, 3 for you, 6 for Visper. Okay, so that's the first damage Visper has taken. I'll have you know.
Yeah. How lucky of her.
I know, right? Jeez, if only we can all be so fortunate. Okay, cool. That means my second closest, which is restrained. This is the one that passed the first time. He can't move towards anybody. So, and I believe, no, Squarb is still in range because he didn't move. He just used Sentinel attack to hit the other guy. Yeah, so he can still
Yeah.
swing at Squarb. Squarb 19?
19.
Okay, and with disadvantage because he's restrained, that's going to be a miss on his first attack. And then it's going to be a miss on his second attack. Cow, bummer. Okay, then he's going to try to break free of the restraining. Let's see if he can get 2 for 2.
Is this the guy that we intimidated and rescued?
No, he goes last
Okay.
now because you killed the other guy.
I see.
Okay,
Okay.
so this guy did fail his restraint, so he's now 1-1. This guy's basically
Cool.
doing death saving throws, but for the restrained and paralyzed condition.
Yep.
Okay, cultist number 3. This guy is going to. I believe this is the. Yeah, this is the one. This is the back guy. This is the poison breath guy. All right, cool. Seeing that you guys just static clinged one of his buddies, he's immediately going to cast another spell. But seeing that you guys all resisted his poison breath attack, he's gonna do something a little bit different. So,
Oh.
you see him grab one of the corpses from the
Oh.
pile of bodies near him, and he's going to chant something, and then he's going to toss it towards. I'm going to ask Squarb and Millennia to roll a dexterity saving throw.
You've got this.
Yeah, I get advantage.
I am going to use my brand new ability that I just got, Indomitable, to try again.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 5 on dice. That's
Ooh,
not gonna
that's
win
not
me.
gonna win you anything.
That is much better. That is a 19 plus 3 is 22.
That will pass.
I got a 15.
That will match, which is a pass.
Whew.
So you both will only be taking half the damage.
Cool.
As he cast a corpse bomb. So what it is that
What damage is this classified as?
it's twofold.
Okay.
It's twofold. So the first one is going to be force damage.
All right.
So,
Cannot be reduced in any way.
unless you had something like there's a ring for it, I think, but whatever. Anyway, so let's see. So that is going to be let's see. The force damage is going to be 2d6 for the force damage. And then, okay. So that is 2d6. So that's a simple math. Why am I struggling so hard with 2d6? That is going to be 10 reduced to half because you guys voided it, so it's going to be 5 force damage.
Okay.
And then, because you guys saved, you guys will have advantage on your Constitution saving throws.
Cool. I'd like to use my reaction to not turn the key. Sorry, where is it? I'd like to use my reaction to put charges on key. So I need to roll a d6 to see how many charges key gets.
Absolutely.
That is a 5. So on a 5, key gets max charges.
That's
Cool.
terrifying.
This bumps my AC from 19 to 22 by 2 more.
Yep.
So 21.
That's terrifying. I'm glad this is coming in play though. I'm like, how often have you used the charge mechanic from key realistically?
I mean, I'm not taking damage often enough to actually take the damage to need it right this second.
Yeah, to convert, but like it's just the fact that it's there and you have
Yeah.
it.
So key is now a 5 AC shield.
Yup.
And you said we needed to make con saves, but we have advantage.
Yes, because you managed to avoid with your dexterity, so you have advantage on this Constitution saving throw. Constitution save is a DC 12.
Okay. 21.
Cheapers. And then,
I mean, I save on dice, but I'll roll again just to make sure I don't get any kind of crit. Yeah, I save on dice.
all right, cool. Perfect. So you both are not poisoned.
I can't be poisoned more, so.
That's true, but this was mostly to target whoever isn't poisoned.
I see.
Okay, so in that case, since you both saved, you guys are not poisoned. You don't take the poison damage. And then Millennia, because you did take damage from a spell or an attack by a creature, go ahead and DC 10 Wisdom saving throw.
Yep. I pass.
Okay, you're not in your junkie state, that's for sure. Okay, let's see here. So that was his action. And then for his bonus action, he is going to use So he's gonna spend his bonus action, and it looks like he's going to, what looks like he's summoning something, as it slithers out from his robe and then skitters back out in deeper into the cave behind him. Next,
Something tells me we're gonna have friends.
next is
I
going
can
to
take care of this
be-
guy. Chase after it.
and then-
Okay.
And then next is going to be the intimidated cultist. He's still gonna attempt to break free. That's the minimum that he can do, but he's still like, I want to live, but he still wants to at least he still wants to have the freedom to make that choice with his movement.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. And this is a Constitution, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So rolling. DC 15.
Yep.
Failed again. He's got 2. So one more and he's paralyzed.
Yep.
Bummer. Squarb, you're up with Millennia on deck.
Cool. So Squarb tells Millennia to chase after whatever the hell just skittered away, and moves forward to claim the attention of the big guy who summoned the thing.
Okay.
And we're just gonna go ahead and start right on swinging. What I'm gonna do, just to make sure I am fucking shit up, is
I will
double check my abilities real quick.
I will say for the record, you are within just enough space where you can use your charger feat.
Right. I'm not sure I want to do that though.
Just give
It takes a lot of action economy.
Just letting
It
you know
does.
just letting you know you are within that movement range. You have a minimum of 10 feet available to you.
I do appreciate that. However, I don't think that's what I'm going to do. What I am going to do, however, is I'm going to go ahead and turn the key and transfer all 3 of my charges from key to lock, giving it +3 to hit and +3 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to march right up and I'm going to smack his ass.
Okay. Because you moved out of somebody's attack, I'm gonna see if I can get. I'm still rolling at disadvantage because he's restrained, but I at least gotta pretend he's attempting to swing at you.
That's fine.
So you dropped your AC before you moved out, correct? Like you turned the key before you moved out of position.
Yeah, I guess we'll say that works for me.
Okay, well I'm just confirming it so that way I know which AC to calculate for.
Yeah, that's fine for 19.
Okay, cool. Even with disadvantage, it's not gonna happen, dude. He basically has to roll a nat 20 to hit you.
Yeah.
Like it's rough, man. Yeah. So yeah, you're free to swing.
Cool. So I'm gonna march right up, and I am looking at +11 to hit now.
Okay.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes, sir.
And then it is 1d8 +7. So I'm just gonna roll a flat d8 over here because I don't want to modify that. That is 15 points of damage.
Yeah, I mean he's relatively unhurt, so yeah, but that's still chunky.
And then
he's got
lockdown mark.
Yep, hers. Okay. All right.
Cool. So he gets the lockdown mark.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay, go ahead.
With a 4 +11. Does a oh gosh, why is my brain farting on me? Does 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So 1d8 +7. That is 12 points of damage that time, plus a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, please.
I already rolled it. He failed, so he's restrained, and he's got 1 down.
Okay.
So.
Oh wait, was he already restrained previously?
Oh no, you're correct. Yeah, he was locked down.
Yeah, no, I just applied the mark. Now he gets restrained.
Now he's restrained. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I had had communicated that effectively.
Yep,
Anywho,
you're good.
so yeah, there's that.
Awesome.
That's gonna mark my turn.
All right, Millennia, you're up with Violet on deck.
How far away is skittering thing?
Well, he was so he was technically 20 feet away from you. The skittering thing just left, and from what you can gauge, the skittering thing is 30 feet of movement by itself.
Okay, so 50?
So about 50 feet of movement, yeah.
You could sprint that.
Yeah, I can.
Reasonably.
I will, yeah. take movement and dash to get way ahead of it.
Okay. You are entering and leaving threatened squares. Are you okay with opportunity attacks?
Totally fine.
Okay, cool. We're gonna roll disadvantage for the restrained guy first. What's your AC again? I forget.
16.
Okay, cool. With disadvantage, that's a fail. Then we're gonna hit the guy who just got restrained, so he also has disadvantage in the attack. And that is also fail. You're clear.
As I'm passing the centipede, I'd
Mhm.
like it to make a dexterity 16 saving throw.
Centipedes aren't really that dexterous, guys. You gotta remember they're bugs. They're good at surviving, but the natural elements are kind of their enemies here. That is a fail.
Okay. It takes 2 electric damage.
You've never seen a centipede jump before till now, but it jumps. So that's a thing that you didn't think was going to be possible.
Then I am. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for it to come to me.
Oh, that's disturbed. Okay, cool.
I mean, I ran ahead of it, so.
That's fair. Violet, you're up with Whisper on deck.
It's not alerting anything if I can help it.
That's fair. Violet, you there? Is she muted?
Hi, sorry, I was muted. I had to step away for a moment. So I was bonus action, Mr. Bones, rolled a 10. I assume that doesn't hit the guy in front of me. Okay.
Hold on.
In that case, I'm
No,
gonna
hold on,
stab
hold on,
him.
hold on. This is the one that you. Yeah, no, he has no modifiers on him yet. He 10 misses.
10 misses. Yeah.
Yeah. He's also beyond bloodied, like so.
Yeah, I wanted to finish him off with my bonus action instead of having to use one of my attacks
Got
on him.
you.
But 14 to hit.
Will hit.
That's 10 damage. I'm not using any of my auxiliary
How would you
things
like
on
to
this
do
attack.
this?
I kind of just stab him in the stomach and immediately, like, don't care. I have another person to stab.
Just done. Just moves on.
Yeah, so I can get to the guy in the back, right?
Yes, reasonably. He's within 30
Okay.
feet, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna stab him.
You have advantage because he's restrained.
Awesome. Thank you, Scorb.
And
That's
Absolutely.
a 21 to hit.
and also because Scorp is next to him, you add your sneak attack.
Yep. He's going to take 11 damage
Okay.
plus another d10, actually.
Okay.
12 damage.
Total?
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Yeah, 12 damage total. And then he's going to make his frightened check. DC 15 wisdom.
This is actually the one. This is the guy who actually does have the high wisdom, so maybe I can get away with this one. DC 15?
Mm-hmm.
Matches. He's not frightened.
Okay.
I'm pretty ecstatic about that, actually. I rolled low and I still matched. So
That's Violet's turn.
okay.
Visper.
Oh, point of order. Scorb and I need to make a constitution.
Thank you.
Got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
DC 15,
Um,
please.
19. I passed.
Damn it.
Thank God.
You're no longer poisoned.
Hooray!
I rolled 10 plus 8 is 18.
You pass. You are not poisoned. I really should like. It's literally at the top of the round. Like, it's the dungeon's action. It's literally the little 20. It's like a lair action. It's literally 20, and I keep forgetting about it because it's just like it's such an afterthought.
Okay. I think Visper can be here doing some cleanup. We've got some guys in the back that are restrained that we are planning on killing, or no?
You have two
I'm not-
people who are restrained
Sorry.
next to Scorb right now. Well, one
The
of them
one
next
I
to
yanked
Scorb.
out of the fire is the one I would really rather not kill.
Yes, but there are two that are restrained that are
I
alive
mean,
and well.
there's the big guy who I've just restrained. I don't care if he dies. And then
Right.
there's the other guy that was fighting Millennia.
Got it.
What do you mean Visper has a 5th level spell slot?
Visper has a 5th level spell slot, yeah. I'm thinking of 4th level magic missile,
Okay.
putting 2 on the restrained guy that Scorb has abandoned as cleanup.
Okay.
Putting 2 on
So there's 6 darts,
Uh,
just so you're aware.
so it's 6 darts. Yes.
It's 6 darts at 4th level, yeah.
Yeah, it's putting 2 on the main guy, on the big guy. And can I reach the centipede with 120 feet
Yes, absolutely.
range?
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
then I'll put 2 on the centipede.
So 2 on each of the cultists that are viable to kill, and then 2 on the centipede.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and click that, drop the spell slot, and then I'll just roll the dice.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah. So that's 2 damage for 1 dart, 3 damage for the next dart. That guy.
Magic
just...
missile is a slow one to calculate by
Yeah,
hand.
So one guy is taking 5 damage. The other cultist is taking 9 damage. He rolled pretty high on this one, actually. The centipede is taking 6 damage.
Awesome.
Just
That's actually pretty good spread out.
roll a d20 because you rolled a level spell.
Right.
Six.
This is 7 or lower. That's a 2. Wild magic.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Ah,
Roll a d100.
this sounds like a terrible time to ask. However, how much longer do we think this is going to take?
If you guys finish these guys off, that's the end of it.
Cool, because I have
Yes.
errands I need to go get,
I
or
I
need to go
have
run.
dinner to eat.
I have dinner to prep, so
Same.
Trust me, I know. But just roll this d100 for me real fast.
20.
Okay. There's awesome. On a 19 through 20, you cast grease centered on yourself.
Awesome.
An oily blob appears above Visper's head, which then promptly drops on her head, dousing her in grease and the surrounding area around her in grease.
At least her garments automatically clean themselves.
True.
Douse yourself in oil.
However, she is near enough to the fire pit
Oh.
Oh.
that grease ignites.
What is this? Baldur's Gate 3?
Correct. So I need to know what happens to the spell effects when grease is caught on fire. Otherwise, I get to make up my own. And I'm pretty sure grease has a condition for this.
It does not in the
Okay,
spell.
well, okay, fuck
so
it.
you
Okay,
could
so
probably
first
use
off-
web rules.
Okay, so first things first. She has to make a dexterity saving throw, and so do the 2 cultists need to make dexterity saving throws. Because she was just near enough for that. So dexterity saving throw. Visper's not good at this. Visper's good with it though. She got a 13. But Grease is a dex save against her spell save DC.
Yeah, because she cast it technically,
So
centered on herself.
she's prone.
Got it.
And we'll roll for the cultists, and surprisingly, they're not prone. I'll take that. Now the fire happens. Web is what, 1d6 fire damage?
Web is 2d4.
I'll take that. 2d4 fire damage. Everything in the fire pit is now more on fire. They are taking 6 fire damage. So I will calculate that for Whisper.
Awesome.
Alrighty. So that kind of was cool.
Whisper's kind of stuck because it takes half movement to get up, and then It's-
yeah.
it's halved movement in difficult terrain.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
she'll try to get out, but probably can't.
Does she have a use of her face step left? That's a big question.
I
She
think
does.
so. She's used 3.
3?
she
I thought
has
she used
4.
2.
She used 1 last session and it didn't
Oh, so she
use,
didn't.
I think.
So she didn't notate that down. So she has a single use left then, if that's the case.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna save that for the moment, but
Okay. Here's the thing. Both the cultists are now bloodied as a result of the fire.
Cool.
That's a little silly. And that is Visper's turn.
yes.
Cultist 1 is going to swing for Squarb. Whiffs. Swings again. Whiffs. This one is nowhere near anybody, so he's going to try to break free. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. The cultist is going to try to break free. That's a miss, so he gets another tick. Cultist 2, or this is Cultist 3 now, rolls to see if he can break free because nobody's near him. He can't attack and he's restrained, so he can't move. That is a miss, so he's got another rotation. Hey, let's check out the guy who you plan on interrogating. He's gonna roll. He's paralyzed.
Cool.
I'm sorry to bring this up too, but Visper needs to make a con save.
That's her problem now. Nat 1, so she's taking an additional 2d8 poison damage.
Oh,
That's what
no.
happens when you nat 1?
No, she failed because she was already poisoned.
Oh.
So she takes an additional 13
Ooh.
poison damage.
Whisper will be fine.
She's 26 out of 51. She'll be fine.
That's better than Violet's doing.
That's true. And then top of the round, Scorp, you're up.
Cool.
Truly, it's only the last hit point that matters.
Shouldn't the
It really
centipede
is.
move too?
Hmm?
Shouldn't
Oh, yeah, the centipede should move.
Yes, I'm sorry. Give me one moment.
You're fine.
Hi, Mom. What's up?
All right. So,
For those in the chat, my mom's a workaholic, so she got sent home because she can't work overtime right now.
Funny.
Okay, Scorp.
all right. So, Casty Cultist, second verse, same as the first. We're going to go ahead and try attacking him real quick, see if I can't get his ass paralyzed.
You have
Also the
advantage.
centipede.
Oh, sorry, Centipede.
Oh!
Centipede runs right into you because it is an animal messenger. Its entire premise is to just get to its location.
Okay.
So, as an opportunity attack, you can swing
Yes.
because it is running through your threatened squares.
Perfect. 20 to hit.
Yes. Would you like to take the -5 just for shits and giggles?
I don't think I need to. 13 damage plus 8. So
Plus-
21.
Plus your strength modifier for raging.
So 23.
Plus your lightning damage.
Oh, right. That was with my lightning damage.
Okay, cool. Do I have to roll dexterity for residual lightning damage for passing through your threatened squares?
Yes. 16.
It rolled a 5.
Okay. And that's an additional 2.
Okay, so the total is
25.
okay. It has 7
Ah.
hit
Okay, I
points.
punt it.
It dies.
Like it died the moment it entered your threatened squares.
Okay, cool. I punt it into the back of the head of the other cultist.
So the moment you punt it, you feel the force and then you feel nothing as it
Ah.
puffs out of existence, but you still manage to hit it with so much force the magic didn't have time to completely dissipate its body, so there's some viscera flying off of your boot.
Cool.
A fat wad of which lands with a wet slap against the back of the cultist's head.
That problem is solved.
Problem
Indeed it
solved.
is.
Scorb.
Speaking
now your
of,
attack.
let's solve this problem.
Reminder, you have advantage because it is restrained and you are flanking with Violet. So
Okay. So not a critical hit, but I still rolled 19 on dice, which will hit.
we'll definitely hit.
And we are looking at 1d8 plus... Hang on, I need to double check keys thing real quick.
You still have the +3, don't you?
I'm double checking that.
Trader, why
Charges last for 1 minute. So yeah, I've got 9
you've
more
got
rounds
it.
up with the charges.
You're fine. You're
So
absolutely
I
fine.
am looking at
That is such a
dice plus
steroid.
7. So that's 9 points of damage on the first thing and a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, and that's a second fail. Shit.
Cool. Second attack. Okay. No critical hits, but I still hit with a 15 on dice plus 11.
Yeah, that's yeah. The +11 really doesn't change anything.
Yeah. No, I don't want to roll d10s. I just want the d8. Thank you. With an additional 10 points of damage and a DC 15 save, please.
Okay. Rolling. Nat 1. Damn.
Oof.
This guy's
So the
paralyzed.
spellcasting cultist is paralyzed.
He's paralyzed. He's beyond bloodied. So he's paralyzed. He's bloodied, and I need my cat to stop rubbing its face in my foot. I love you too, bud, but cool your tits. All right. Is that all Scorb would like to do? I would also like to remind you. Do you still have action surge? I don't remember if you burned it last session.
I did burn it last session.
Yeah.
Okay, double checking.
Yeah.
Making sure all
I do need to
resources
do
are
the
there.
Constitution saving throw
Yes, you do.
with advantage.
Actually, I'm just gonna have
advantage saves. Sorry.
Actually, I'm just gonna have all of you do it right now because it's supposed to be at the top of the round. So,
I see.
Okay.
because like I said, it's technically a layer thing.
I actually passed.
So 24,
Whoa.
and then what did Scorb get?
Whisper.
I don't know what 14 plus 8 is offhand because my brain is dumb.
22.
Thank you.
So you pass. Visper rolled a 10. She needs a 15, so she's taking 2d8 poison damage again. That's a d100.
That's too much damage.
It's fidgeting. It's fidgeting. It won't land. It's teetering on 7 and 1, and we need it to be a 1. It's a 1, so she only takes 5.
Oh, thank God.
Could have been a 7, which would have been 11 damage.
Are there any other cultists who are not? Is there one? There's one
There's a
cultist who's not paralyzed,
single
right?
Cultist. Yes, that is.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my movement to get up in his face,
Okay.
and then can I attempt to intimidate him into giving up as a bonus action?
Yes, I will give it to you, and I will give you
Okay.
advantage, seeing as you are in a state of superiority at this point.
Oh yeah. So let's go ahead and that is an 11 or a 16. We'll take the 16 to intimidate. Squarb's gonna throw his wings out again, as his usual, like fucking intimidation tactic. He throws his wings out and makes himself as big as he can. He's got Locke raised above, he's got Locke raised above his head. He looks down at the cultist and says, "Do you really want to keep going, or would you rather just give up?"
I'm rolling a morality check. Like, okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna roll it off of Visper's sheet, so everybody can see it. I'm gonna roll a morality, which is a d20 plus his charisma modifier.
Okay.
He has to break. What did you roll? A
16.
16. He has to break a 16 I'm going to be honest with you. Even as a cultist, he only has a +2. So he has to roll a 14 or higher on this die in order to break and not like immediately surrender. It dropped from a 16 down to the 8. Oh my god, he immediately agrees to surrender. That was
Good.
so raw. And I think right there, after that morality check, for surrender, we're gonna call it there. So
Actually, can I do one more thing?
Absolutely.
Can I walk up to the spellcasting cultist and throw him into the fire?
He
Why?
can't defend himself.
I don't
Why?
care, because I don't like him.
You're allowed to not like him, but he might know something.
We have 2 other people.
That's
don't need
true,
him,
but he also seems to have been the one in charge of this contingency.
which means he probably won't talk.
Or he might.
We've been through this road before, Squarb.
Look, all I'm saying is he's already helpless. We don't have to kill him.
Yeah, I know we don't have to.
We could also simply turn him in. Not that... You know what? You make your choices, Melania. I'm going to turn this way and busy myself with restraining this one.
Cool, toss.
You hear Key, turn me. I wish to see the pyre.
I'll put Key on my back.
Yes.
And Sheath Lock, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, for an easygoing personality. I'm teasing.
That's the last thing I want to do.
I said Key is a very easygoing personality. I didn't say they weren't fucked.
Yeah. I'd like to use my rope of entanglement to bind this guy up.
Yeah, easily enough.
Yeah.
He was already close to... Actually, you know what? For shits and giggles, I will roll the paralysis because he was 1 shot away. If
he ends up getting paralyzed, I won't even bother pulling out my rope.
Exactly. Let me roll this for you so you don't even bother pulling out the rope. And one more time for me, 15.
Yep.
It's like the dice are telling a story. He rolled a nat 1. It's like the dice told me this is the story we're going with.
Good
Actually, you know
enough.
what? That was for the centipede. Justification.
That's okay. So it was for the centipede. That's what you're gonna say.
Yes.
Cool.
Yep.
Good enough.
All right. Well,
Good enough.
So you guys, so as you guys finish up this fight, and you manage to secure 2 cultists alive, torching one of them, and then slaughtering the other 2. The air in the cave is thickening more and more with poisonous miasma the longer you stay in here. I will
gotta leave.
Yeah, I will say.
Can we
Visper is
extinguish
looking-
this bonfire at all? We tried with water, but
You did try
I
with
could-
water.
Yeah.
It's up to you. It's up to you. But I would say if you guys want, we can save that for the next session.
yeah, let's
Okay.
save that for next
Yeah.
session because
Yeah.
I've gotta go
That is-
get dinner.
That is a puzzle in its own right. So we will continue about trying to solve this poisonous bonfire next session, and maybe even do a little bit of interrogating. Maybe we don't know. But until then, stay tuned. Watch us next Sunday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or Pacific Standard Time, because I'm pretty sure daylight savings hasn't fucked me over yet.
No,
so-
it's still 1 p.m. PST.
1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Arizona Standard Time, because it's different. Don't worry about it. Anyways, look for my tweet.
Yep, we gotcha.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go get on my errands. Everybody have a wonderful week, and we'll see you again next week.
All right, bye.
Bye.